So yeah, had Noel actually just a better character.
Yeah, she has one option that the regular Noel doesn't, which by default makes her a better character, no matter how you look at it, even if you don't use it.
Yeah, Actor's not something you ever see characters go for too often, but having like it being an option technically just makes her better.
Oh, we got the Noel combos here. It is such a shame that she does have to work pretty hard for the damage she can do, but right now we got the pressure. Oh, but you get the mash right out there.
Yeah, actually doing a good job block on the high level. The one like the kind of layer one thing I've heard with Noel is like when she's in like her drive stance, you want to like block high and then react to low.
Yeah, because her one low is actually pretty slow. Oh, that was a great bait on the EA there using 4D. Oh, but the counter assault just barely whiffing.
Oh yeah, the big 2B coming out. 2B, like, extremely strong poke from Bullet. Very low profile, but leads to so much. Reaches very far as well.
You know, I actually don't think Noel has like the worst counter assault in the world. I'm just surprised to see it whip there in the first place. I just dropped the combo though.
It's okay, Metal. Don't worry, there is next week as usual. Gotta sit in the bin now, it's no big deal.
That is what I was saying earlier, SnowField, one of the most consistent Blazblue Netplay tournaments. If you miss 1 week, it is unfortunate, but more likely than not, we'll be back next week.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
I did not know you could purple up there. That was pretty interesting, but it looked like Peight was ready for it.
I'm gonna like assume that was like a TRM attempt, because like TRM is like a rare thing, but an option. Let's see, got big bullet damage coming up from Peight. Let's see, no-tag looking like he's about to even up the rounds here. Oh!
That was a crouch confirmed, but it was actually a double 2A start, so it was a little paraded there. That's okay. We got the reset, taking the round.
Yeah, happy little resets. Take us to round number 3. He's gonna take the first game of the night. Okay, resets continuing even in here. Getting some nice damage in front. Oh my god. Dude, no-tag like 3 different combos in there, just gets the burst out. Okay, and bursts right back.
These random hits in neutral are definitely adding up on Peight though. Without a burst, it's going to be a little rough, especially with Bullet not really have a chance to get some heat. Never mind, we got the D hit, that's level 1 heat on the board. And that is her win con, for those of you who are new to Bullet or don't see it very often. Whenever she connects a drive, she does get a stack of heat up to 2, which she can spend to do more damage with her follow-up moves, as well as changing some of the properties of her movement.
Yeah, no, she actually has like, I'd say like one of the higher averagest damages, or I guess like a better word is like, gets those very high damage combos a lot more than most characters do.
Oh yeah, for sure, and because technically a lot of her drive moves and special moves are animation based, you can't actually burst out of them. So like, once you get hit by that 5C punish with level 2 heat, you're taking at least like 4k before you can even think about bursting. It's scary stuff. But yeah, Bullet is definitely a she's also the tankiest female character in the cast, I believe. She has the most HP, so she's a pseudo grappler, if you will. At least some people see her that way. But Bullet is actually a very important resource in OD, because her OD does give her a resource rather than just increasing her damage. It just give her 1 free charge of heat, as well as allow her to keep. So a lot of Bullet players actually like to OD. So it's interesting seeing Peight bursting so early.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, guilty gear throw. No combo, but I mean, hey, has the corner now, but no tag. Getting out of there just with a mash. Not afraid to take his turn. Nice damage. With a lot of corner carry as well. Let's see, now just needs 1 more hit. I mean, this is still Bullet we're talking about. I mean, 1 strong hit from Bullet. Maybe at least get the burst out of no tag. Let's see. Big JD. This isn't killing, but I mean, it's about even now.
Oh, setting the meter though. It's not going to kill as you said, but it does even up the health a bit. That's a little tricky. Bullet can actually go high or low with her drives, but no tag was not quite ready for that, but does burst, so really wants the round. Oh! I think that was JC. It does barely clip Peight there.
Yeah, there we go. No-tag going on to set point. Also, 30 inside. Thanks so much for claiming the codes on natural. Spike stag, okay. Gets the uni assault in.
Was it just me or did the game kind of freeze there for a sec?
So, sometimes maybe PCCF moments on occasion.
That's true. Okay, it definitely could be a PCCF moment.
Oh
Oh!
my god, holding the entire JD.
And Bullet actually managed to stall for quite a while, and she does gain invul when she has some heat there, so they have to run right through Noel's drives. Unfortunately, no full confirm though. And that's a reset. That could be the round. There it is. No tag.
Yeah, it's a very clean 2-0 from no tag. Yeah, letting the intro rock as well. They got the unique, the sibling intro. The ShoWicha and Daze coming up. Yeah, like I said, literally the lore matchup with Ragna and Jin.
We were so close to having the lore correct colors
Yeah.
too. It's alright, we almost got it.
Yeah, no, the intro's sick. I'm normally not one to intentionally bring up Blazblue lore, but it's kind of sick. And okay, immediately burst in the big DP punish.
I'm interested that ShoWicha bursted there, because that would have been the round, and we could have just gone over to round 2, and ShoWicha could have held the burst, but it looks like they want to get some chance to recover the burst this game.
Okay,
maybe even potentially just come back, we'll see. Right now, we do have the momentum. We're going to the corner with this.
Let's see, okay, would you be really whiffing? Let's see, okay, yeah. Okay, they're unblockable by the 5D. Just going right, like 6A, 5D, is just like basic anti-air start for Ragna.
2C anti-air. That's something you actually don't see too often from Jin because of how it works. Of course, it does drop the combo, but does get ShoWicha to spend 50 meter.
Yeah, wow, RT! I don't know what the attempt was there, but still got
I'm pretty sure Daze wanted to fade a burst, and he was technically right. It's just ShoWicha did it a little later than expected. I'm sorry, DP. It's just, that was a little unfortunate timing, but regardless, Daze does take the round. ShoWicha almost gained their burst back, though. But we're going to the corner once again with the C follow-up for Divider.
Yeah, just putting up the regular. RagnaCOT just has like really, I don't want to say basic pressure, but COD just like a lot of frame traps, trying to find ways to like steal his turn back, strike throw. So it's like a lot of stuff that is like theoretically you can like mash against, but lots of ways to very easily punish you for mashing.
Yeah, sooner or later you're going to be opened up. We did see the 6B there finally getting the hit, and Daze actually spending over half the barrier trying to keep Ragna out.
Okay, 2C a little bit too late. Able to get over, and oh, that's another big DP punish, no burst.
Yeah, this time it looks like ShoWicha's not bursting. It's going to be well over 4K. Never mind, goes for the ice reset.
Yeah, the ice resets are really scary because I mean Blazblue, especially compared to like other games like Guilty Gear, for example, there's on Wake Up, you got like your delay tech, you got rolls, you got quick rise, but against ice resets, Jin just takes all that away.
Yeah, it does force you to standing position, which kind of turns into most of the time it's like a high-low, but you can also throw, and depending on where you're on the screen, you can actually get crossed up as well, so it is very scary.
The super okay. Yeah, very good minimum damage there. For a second, I wasn't sure if that was killing. Ragna is a character that typically does have like higher than average damage for most of the cast, or at least most hits in the corner you can expect to do at least 3k. Usually upwards of like 3.5. Look at this, just like 6B overhead. That's a lot of damage.
I mean, with that, we saw a pretty solid combo, which like usually after 2-2C, most people go with the Dead Spike, but if the combo isn't parade up, you can actually get the dash cancel 5B. That is a lot of damage for Ragna's quarter combos.
That's it. Oh no, drops the combo. Okay, not a super big punish on the Donald Hades.
DP into DP, might as well let it rip. ShoWicha had a very big advantage there in terms of both HP and the burst, and even the meter, so may as well.
Yeah, had the RC, so keeping it safe, and yeah, quickly just hit and rematch. I mean, Daze can still very easily take this, so... Yeah, ShoWicha is also just like super strong. I'm pretty sure these two are like side by side. I put them in the seeding.
Ah, so you fixed the bracket.
Yeah, literally right next to each other. You're fighting for their turn on the Xbox. Yeah, we're just putting up the stagger pressure. Yeah, just doing Hellsfang 1. Hellsfang does have a follow-up, so definitely want to be a little bit careful against mashing against it. But the follow-up I'm pretty sure is punishable. Oh my god. It's like that third DP that's been punished.
This time ShoWicha burst. It's like every other hit, but he doesn't want to keep the momentum. Now we're going to the other corner here. That is awareness of the disc of the corner, so 6 is able to connect.
You know, Beta do Plague on ShoWicha. I play like 3 very, very strong Ragna players. Also, all three of them have like frequent SnowField.
Yeah, this time it looks like Daze's DP was baited, and that should be the round. Spending 100 meter, unfortunately, it's actually rather difficult for Ragna to get a distortion after an air ender, so you have to spend 100 meters for that.
That actually is one thing. Like Ragna has like very high consistent damage, but his meter burning is not great, at least compared to a lot of other characters. And oh my God, ShoWicha hard teching out here. Well, I mean, it works out. Was expected to both of these characters, their 5A's whiff on crouchers, so they can set up for TRMs. But yeah, ShoWicha doing the hard tech to bait it out.
I just kind of wish that, like the follow-up for Nightmare Edge was distortion cancelable. That'd be so good.
And oh my God, yeah, ShoWicha tried to bait out the burst. It doesn't work out, but I mean, hey, completely works around it to get a 2-0.
Here we go. As I said, we do have Jahvahn on S versus Barzhad on Ragna. I like how Barzhad's color actually kind of somewhat blended to the background here too.
Yeah.
Almost sort of the crests, they also blended.
Yeah, dude, cheating with the event stage here. I know Jahvahn. I think normally. Wait, I think Jahvahn normally picks this combo. That's cheap. Yeah, no, I think Jahvahn normally plays the Naoto color, and I think last week when I saw Jahvahn at Vortex Gallery, it was on this stage. So damn, picking the camouflage combination. Oh, look, you saw the YouTube videos? Hell yeah, welcome.
At least you're not 9 picking SnowField. That's truly cursed.
Definitely some cheap definitely a lot of other cheap combinations. PlayStation color and Old Gate can also be kind of cheap.
Not ready for the fully charged Crush Trigger, and that's going to be the round. Barzhad will get their burst back, but you gotta be watching out. I'm surprised they didn't just let it rip with the DP. Got nothing to lose, especially with almost 100 meter on deck.
Oh yeah. They're just always try and get out of there. Jahvahn off to another very strong start. Okay, blocks the air dash JD. Yeah, SA's air dash definitely sets her up pretty well to. It's like a uni assault air dash.
Yeah, that's actually what I was gonna say. I mean, S actually does kind of just, in general, feel like a unique character with the huge buttons and that assault dash.
Yeah, but it sets up pretty well to just like do cross-ups that lead into typically full combos. Okay, nice. Okay, using the RC, big combo extension, going basically corner to corner here. Okay, setting up the meaty crest.
Yeah, S actually doesn't get too much damage from just an average starter like that, but just the sheer corner carry she can get usually makes it with. Trying to bait a burst though, doesn't bite.
There were what? Oh my God! I'm surprised the counter assault crossed up there.
That was. I'm not sure if that was an accident or not, but regardless, that was some good awareness from Barzhad. And using the blood type going over the projectile was good as well. Not quite enough to kill though.
Let's see. No, okay, yeah. JB, oh, gets the big air throw. Tries to bait the burst. Barzhad not gonna let it get taken away.
And both players have tried to burst bait this round, but does get the air grab in return. Tying it up 1-1 around.
Yeah, big weight on the air throw there, but hey, it works out.
And that's truly like the 50-50, where if Barzhad had versus, he would have lost, but if he didn't, then he got a chance to win. And so he took the gamble, and it worked out.
And also, Flop, thanks so much for playing the code on Arena.
Yeah, that was a 6B start, one of the S buttons of all time. It's going to get a fair bit of damage into a setup here.
Wait, the crest just did not go off there?
I think Jahvahn might have just slightly mistimed that.
Unfortunate. Yeah, Ats does have the instant overhead, which typically doesn't lead to much without either meter or crest setup. But definitely opens up a still very strong mix-up tool. Just wake up DP even with a slow DP. Oh my God, what a 6P.
I'm pretty sure that was a cross-up on barrier, but it doesn't work. Look like it worked out for Barzhad here, and that's gonna be the round, spending the OD to get the full conversion.
You're gonna take a, yeah, first round is looking a little rough. We're gonna take game number 1.
Oh, I just realized, I hopped on your stream and I realized that I might have sounded crazy because Barzhad's using a modded color on stream. Okay. But because on my stream, he's using like a yellow-orange character color.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe I might have sounded a little wild there. If you don't have your game modded, Barzhad is blending into the background right now.
Yeah. I definitely thought you were talking about Jahvahn at first, because it's like the orange crest with the orange sky. Let's see. Ooh, hang on, we might have a DQ situation. I don't think so.
Oh, that was a good 5B. Confirm on air. It gets the Blood Sight extension for a good chunk of damage here, though it does allow Jahvahn to roll out of the corner. Not quite ready for the rapid extension though. And this time the 5B confirm wasn't quite at the right distance for Peight to connect. Oh, I don't think that's quite DP range, but surprisingly, actually, Jahvahn was not in a position to punish that DP on whiff. And it's actually kind of hard to contest JB with S, as we can see. Very big air-to-air there. And now we're sitting in neutral, which is actually where S technically has an advantage just because of her huge range. And the DP that was enhanced has allowed her to confirm for free. And allowing to end in the distortion here, and that's going to be the round for Jahvahn. Both players still having their OD. Looks like Barzhad did not opt to burst, which is fair. Returning to neutral against S with very low HP could be a little detrimental. Oh, that 6V stuffing out the health thing. Looks like Barzhad's bursting early though. Does not want to let S get the momentum. So mid-screen non-charge crush trigger doesn't actually lead to anything on most characters. There's some characters who can, but S is not one of them unless she already had a crest set up. So unfortunately that was just kind of like a bit of a flinch move, leading to very little return in terms of damage. And now Jahvahn is in the corner, but that was a great 2C.
Very ready for the air dash reset. Gonna get such a big reward off of this. Look at this, oh my god. We're upwards of 4K.
That's corner to corner and almost 4K. I actually did not expect it to be that much damage.
Sense, thanks so much for following. Appreciate it. Okay, Fireball just for the reset, has the crest set up. Oh my god, Barzhad going for the hard techs out here!
6B being huge. I think if DP connect there, Jahvahn might have had the meter to rapid, but we dropped the combo. But there it is, SSDP enough to close out the game. That should be 1-1, I believe. Of course, we're not really going to have any character switches, so we are going into the final game between Barzhad and Jahvahn.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action.
I was gonna say I'm surprised 5B connected there, but in reality I shouldn't. It's called Jesus Kick for a reason. I'm not sure if going for the Nightmare Edge follow-up was the right choice. That is actually very minus on block. In fact, I think this might have just been a straight up punish here.
That's okay, in the corner. Okay, just going for the going. I guess, I mean, it seemed like Barzhad is going for the hard tech, so if you want to like hard call that out, definitely is a good option to go through it. Let's see, okay, has to sit back and block a crest, allowing for the Karasa.
And Barzhad kind of ran into the JD setup, so he put himself in a position where he'd be forced to block. Oh, spending the meter to get the confirm, that was a good choice. Because you get 50 minutes left to burn in case you need it. Get some life back. Ragna does have one of the smallest amount of HP in the game, but he can be deceptively tanky depending on how much lifesteal he gets from his combos.
Let's see. Excellent. The DPing right through even after the RC, and oh my god. Okay, big scramble going on. It's backing away. Oh, it's throughout 6B, of course, but oh no!
How many Inferno Dividers?
Even without the combo. Oh no.
Looks like Jahvahn is in a position. It's going to be kind of hard for Ragna to wiggle out, especially at that range. If her divider would have whipped, as we saw earlier, and that does look like it's been Barzhad's go-to tool, at least for last round. Did he ever see an example of how squishy Ragna can be? He hasn't had a chance to steal any life, so he's actually melting pretty fast from these strays hits. And Hellsfang does not actually recover HP there either. That's only the follow-up that does. Any drive move. Oh, but the air grab, that would be enough to close out the round. And now we're going to final game, final round, actually. I believe someone in chat did say hope it won't go to final game, final round, but here we are.
We will see. Also Phantom and oh my god, I'll take a thing for codes out after. There's a lot.
Well, thank you everybody so far who's contributed to the codes. In fact, I really have to do that as a fellow commentator here.
You know, true. Every code that does add up is very much appreciated. And so most will ask for things to follow, appreciate. So okay, back though. Not gonna go into the corner. Okay, actually, never mind. We are in the corner. I lied. Okay.
Yeah, the Nightmare Edge follow-up does actually knock them a pretty far ways back. And that's actually a punish right there. No full confirm. Wanted to keep them in range to go for a throw reset, but Jahvahn was ready.
Ooh.
I'm surprised that all connected.
Let's see. Okay, pop the OD with the super. No,
That's just alright.
Oh my god.
Ragna
came
is
really
low,
close
but I don't
though.
think he's that. It was close, yeah, but I was pretty confident. Even with active pose, that wouldn't kill.
Okay,
S actually has pretty below average damage.
let's see.
Yeah, eventually, with that little HP, all Jahvahn had to do was just play keep away, and eventually Barzhad would fold. And there it was, a little out of patience, and eventually the 5B, I believe it was, closed out the game. I do know that Hakumen actually has quite the amount of tools to deal with Kokonoe in terms of reset play and neutral, but LordMacoT does definitely not play Kokonoe in a standard way. So let's see if Ryukisim's ready for that. But already showing that he's ready to confirm off these random hits. That was just the very tip of J2C there, but let's get a full confirm off of it.
Oh no, barrel. Yeah, Hakumen 2C, kind of a funny button. And there, like you're talking about, the resets coming out from LordMacoT. LordMacoT loves going for resets.
Reset number 1, leading to a very solid amount of damage as well.
See, okay.
That should. Ryukisim's a little slow on the punish.
Okay, just send out the wave. Doesn't really lead to much.
Ryukisim might have been trying to do that in OD, because in OD it does turn into Jin's Toga, which is pretty high and it does screen bouncing towards you like a Spark Bolt, but even then LordMacoT was ready to block them either way. Yeah. And there it is, 3C. That move alone makes Hakumen's grounded game against Kokonoe very difficult.
So, I mean, Hakumen actually, despite how big the sword looks, Hakumen's mid-range game isn't like, it's not that great. Like,
it's not only that actually, because that move right there we just saw, Kishu Enma is one of Hakumen's ways of closing the gap on the ground. It does have some mid-involve on both hits, the dash and the uppercut, but it does lose the foot moves, and because Kokonoe's 3C goes so far, she can use that to stuff the move out completely, and also, since it's so low to the ground, it does beat Hakumen's 4C poke, because she's low to the ground. So it just covers a lot of options against Hakumen there.
So it's a double reset there with the J2C and then the fidget spinner cross up.
Yeah, as I was talking, it's just, I know he's going for the resets. Tried to go for one there as well.
Okay, oh my god, okay, block the double overhead. Oh no, fidget spinners plus there, you just gotta hold that.
Well, though, in a scenario, I guess Hakumen specifically. I figured for sure that Ryukisim might have hit a drive there, because after a plus move, Hakumen's are going to be wanting him to drive, but looks like we might be switching characters here.
Okay, the Taokaka. Also, hang on, while we're here, D3, Mac, Phantom, Brandon, Alex, thanks so much for all claiming those codes on Match Arena. Yeah, the Ryukisim Taokaka isn't actually like out of nowhere. I know this is like a real thing.
Yeah, Ryukisim does have a Tao as well as a Bang, if I recall. So sometimes it's important to have a pocket character for your more questionable matchups.
Okay, pops the OD. Oh no, that does not get punish. Yeah, it's gonna block right through that. No, like LordMacoT right back to playing the regular game. Thanks so much for playing my code as well.
The thing with Tao, though, is that from going from Hakumen to Tao, you're essentially trading damage and defense for neutral. So in a scenario where Kokonoe is already on you, you're actually gonna be in a far worse scenario than you are if you're Hakumen, like right now, for instance.
Ooh. Okay, dangerous burst coming out here. Potential hero burst has a lot of ground to make up, but not the easiest Taokaka. Oh no.
As she flew right into the spinner.
Yeah, no, it's actually so hard to contest fidget spinners because, like, you technically can't anti-air it. It's head property, but oh my god, the timing to get that. I know, it's looking rough right now.
Especially even if Kokonoe tries to like skip neutral and just throws the graviton on you and flies towards you, she can cancel it before she even hits you. So it is kind of difficult for sure.
Yeah. Big 5B, okay, not finishing the combo, but next hit should do it. J2C gets blocked, but the second overhead isn't.
This shouldn't kill, but yeah, the Kokonoe setups are very difficult to get around. As you saw right there, the classic set play double cross up. Ryu's not ready for that. That's actually going to be the game. How long are we talking?
Long before I entered. We're talking like multiple versions of Blazblue.
Okay. I'm also a Blaze boomer, as they say, so I wonder if I've seen him around before. But how do you feel like this matchup goes? Like I said, I don't see these characters too often, so what's your prediction here?
I guess my main thing would be like how well can Mu12 like deal with kind of the Rachel zoning? Cause I mean both these characters kind of do want to like set up on you and then can pretty easily like rush in, run mix after. But like from what I've seen, oh my god, I mean we're kind of seeing it here. Like the Rachel seems to be like locking down 14 a lot better.
I do feel like both characters actually have a very similar game plan where they're very set play heavy and they have a very dominant neutral. However, I feel like Rachel has a better neutral in this matchup specifically, but I also feel like number 14, or Mu12 I should say, has better defense. So, we'll have to see. Right now we do have the dominant pressure here from louiealucard, using the instant overhead and taking G14 to the corner now. And that's what I was talking about, having better defense with, because Mu12 does have access to a DP.
Yeah, Rachel, no like meter, no, or actually no kind of actual like true reversal outside of Astral.
She technically has 2C, but that's not a true reversal, and even then, that does not really help in this matchup.
Yeah, 2C's it's like what, frame 4 or 5 guard point. So not an unusable option, but probably not as good as a regular DP, especially when it's like just as punishable as one.
Yeah, and because Mu12, she can actually keep her Oki up pretty safely with pressure, or sorry, with projectiles. It doesn't even really need to worry about the chair. And we got kind of complete different occurrence of the first round here this time, with Mu12 having the offensive game here and taking out Rachel. So as we can see, it's whoever has the momentum is usually the one paying off.
Next, oh, was that a reset there with 6B? I don't know. But here we go. Whatever is this big damage in the corner now. Almost half of Louie's health is just gone. How's the Stein set up? Okay, that's gonna be the burst. Maybe OD attack. Okay, man, just tries to set up the bats. 14 just rushing right in there before that can happen.
Yeah, see, earlier I did say that Rachel does have the advantage in neutral against Mu12. I still stand by that, but the thing with Rachel is when she throws out a projectile, she's already throwing out an active hitbox, but for a Mu12, she has to set up a Stein and then do things with the Steins, so it's like a little extra step. But in that scenario we saw, since Mu12 already had the Steins set up, I feel like that's what kind of changed the whole game plan of neutral there, and louiealucard was kind of a bit of a disadvantage.
The wheel of fate is
Yeah, we'll see. Like we were saying, like very momentum based, so I think the first hit is just gonna matter so much between these two. Where like kind of any hit is like, or like a lot of times hits are gonna lead into just like looping set play with some pretty deadly mix.
This set play is very scary, especially in Blazblue.
Yeah. And we're seeing, I mean, 14's doing a good job weaving around all the stuff Louie's setting up. Here we go, yeah, 6B confirm, able to get in. Nice damage going into the corner. Not a lot of wings to work with, and immediate DP once again.
Yeah, that's like I said, like Mu12 does have a DP, and she's definitely gonna use it. You don't want to be locked in by Rachel. We saw what happened in round 1.
You see, that was a cross up with the lightning. Let's see, okay, send out, okay, OD Tempest, that just kills.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Louie just wanted to get a chance to get the win back, but it ended up hitting, so there you go.
Yeah, that also is like something you gotta watch out for with, I don't know if Tempest is actually powered up in OD, but Tempest is actually better, oh it is?
It is.
Okay, because I know Tempest is like already better the more wind stocks you have at the start of it. Let's see, okay, yeah, Lightning keeping the 3C plus. Ooh, okay, even delayed throw there, getting teched. Excellent.
Oh, the 6A!
Catching the Tachi.
A 6A is actually definitely one of the better anti-airs in the game, Rachel 6A.
Yeah.
We saw it right there, beating out the Katachi.
Yeah, very fast, and was it frame 4 head invuln or something? Oh, just caught by, like, walking right into the lightning there. Let's see, Louie, yeah, use the super before OD can come back. Okay, last bit of health has to burst. Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't quite enough to kill, but we did take the Lobelia to the knee there, and that's going to be game for louiealucard.
Yeah, the Stein set just barely getting caught. The Levelia is with the... You have like 3 different trajectories you can send it at, and there's also like using wind to manipulate them, so there's a lot of different ways you can send them out and like be very like precise with how you want to move around the opponent.
And actually, that scenario at the end of game 2, was, again, what I was talking about earlier, where if Mu 12 has her Stein, she's good, but she takes that extra step to make them active, and in a direct projectile confrontation, Rachel does win.
And oh my god, okay, big 5e whip punish. Okay, waits it out. By the 6e again.
Both players setting their burst to try and get the momentum, but Mu 12 coming out on top with louiealucard stuck in the corner here.
That's it. Okay, I blocked the 6p that time, but copper the RC after. Oh my god, defensive DP to keep Louie in the corner. See, having to block all the lasers. Baits out the counter assault to go on the set point.
Rebel 2.
Probably looking a little bit rough now. Okay, big 6p counter hit starter. It's not a bad way to start. Lots of wind to work with as well.
Yeah, spending 2 stocks going to the corner, 1 to continue the combo, getting 1 back already.
Was that 1 combo? That's a lot of damage.
With those bats, that's a lot of unscaled damage. That's where a good chunk of Rachel's damage comes from, in the corner here.
Yeah, Rachel does have the dishonest damage. Whatever number you see there is a lie. Those bats do so much. Look, that was like, what, 3 interactions? That's all it takes, sometimes. That's how fast this character can kill you.
As you said, the first hit, that 6B counter taken number 14 to the corner, and pretty much ended the round there.
Okay, Louie got these. Oh, I tried to backdash into the safety of the lightning rod, but it is not fast enough. Okay, can just spend the last burst here. Okay, the big trade's coming out from both projectiles. Oh my god, what a mash with the 5B!
Yeah, it's not looking too good for you. Alucard does drop the combo though, but no win to get out. Okay. Oh, but just runs out. It's fine.
Zooming away, does not want to be in the corner. Wow, I don't know if that was a cross, but I think that was counting it. Please, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, got the bats it up. George is on the ground. Damn! Oh, the fireball barely whiffing against George.
We got the 5A mash. That's not gonna lead to too much damage. Ikutachi hitting Rachel because she's so large on the ground.
Okay, meaty throw.
Yeah, spending the meteor to ensure the kill.
Keeping it simple, and that is going to be a 2-1 for number 14.
Yes, we do have, of course, Dawn on Relius and Fuzzama on Hazama.
Rebel 1. Action.
That's it. Okay, yeah, well, of course, as usual, Dawn going with the Battle Uchiromi color. So I might have a little bit of bias there. Waiting to catch that roll. Dawn with a delayed roll. Yeah, this is like a very developed player matchup here.
Did not get the proper ender, but that's alright as long as you don't get the hit. Spending more Dalmi to try and bait an anti-air. Hazama does not bite though. And now we are back to neutral. Never mind. Almost a sick confirm, but I know the feeling. Whenever I'm Relius, sometimes you double tap 2 and you get the 2-2C instead of 2C.
No! Dude, it's as hard as the Hazama say. 665B? That's difficult. There we go. Stance right into Ho-Tension. This should kill if Dawn doesn't burst.
I mean, at a certain point, that's unburstable because he's too far for the burst.
Oh, yeah, true. Also, Sun Goku, thanks so much for fun. So, yeah, Fuzz taking the first round here. Well, I definitely still expecting. Okay, 5A anti-air. 5A is definitely a pretty strong anti-air for Hazama. It hits pretty high up. It's spring 5. And can lead to quite a bit on counter hit. Well, of course, okay, also got 2C as well, and what a burst, Faye.
This is so unfortunate, because I don't think Dawn wanted that J8 to drop his combo. He's supposed to do 6A there, unless there's some sort of mix-up I'm not aware of. That could have been a very potentially bad drop.
Let's aim back and away. Let's see, okay, Comply the doll. Yeah, both of them display. I mean, having to kind of hang back, but yeah, once Hazama has 0 change, you are much more easily able to approach in against him. But oh no, not locked into the I win super. Next, the Fuzz doing this combo, barely avoiding the doll.
Well, yeah, I don't really think you can hit by Ignis and do a bias and you're behind her. That's the only thing that really extends your hitbox, so you're pretty good to go there.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Hazama doesn't really have like the like super big buttons that are gonna do that to him, luckily.
Character select. I don't
Oh.
see a character swap, but maybe we're taking some time to breathe, as we said earlier.
Yeah. No, I
Or
know.
maybe
Fuzz at the very least is definitely someone that wants to to take his time in character select. Like take those moments to breathe. Like even though you're up on a like a 1-game lead, definitely don't want to like get ahead of yourself or anything like that. So, and I mean you got that time. So,
And there we go. We are sticking with Relius. Dawn has been trying other characters, but I definitely do not see him swapping here. And like I said, sometimes mental state very important in fighting games. We did see some unfortunate drops from Dawn, so take some time to calm down. It's already in the past. Just gotta make do with what we can.
And Dawn is someone who has like pretty consistently made like at least top 8 in SnowField a lot. So heading down to loser side before we've even gotten to top 8, definitely not something I don't think Dawn wants.
Oh, but that air grab him right out of the JB.
Let's see. Yeah, in the corner we go. Lots of damage to boot as well. That's it, going over using that JA. JA, I imagine, is like pretty good in this matchup where Hazama is like a character that wants to be in the air a lot, but JA is just such an active hitbox. Let's see. Oh my god. Cross it.
I think that, as you said, 50 meter here as well, just to keep the doll active, let her recharge, and be up to full here.
Let's see. And yeah, okay, just doing the classic Relius pressure. I guess we haven't even talked about Relius. Like, how's the doll? They're like one of the puppet characters in this game. You'll see that doll kind of... Relius kind of uses it in everything, but it is on a limited resource, so it is something you'll have to keep track of.
Yes, when Ignis, the doll name, does a move, it's always going to consume meter. It also passes to consume meter while she's out. So the thing with Relius, you have to manage your resources by throwing her in and out of combat, otherwise she'll be drained and will be unusable for a while.
Let's see. See, Fuzz. Oh my god. Rare footage of someone actually blocking the entirety of Iwin Super. Saying, oh no! Yeah, the doll move in the air, just cover them immediately. Hazama's definitely a character that just loves going for that. And yo, Fuzz with the optimals. Give Dawn just a little bit less OD.
That is technically true. Some people might see that as BM, and maybe it was, but as Snowy said, that does actually prevent a fair chunk of OD gain for round 2.
Is Hazama rushed? I'd say, like, you can play Hazama, like, both defensively and aggressively. Excellent. Knows Fuzz is going to try and jump out of the unblockable setup. I think Fuzz, like, the way Hazama works is, like, you can send up as many chains as you want, like it's not on a limited resource, but the follow-ups are the stocks at the bottom right.
Yeah.
What a mash! Catching the Fairy Swipe to reset.
If Hazama doesn't have stacks, like right now where it's at 0, he can't actually use them as a movement tool. He can just kind of shoot them out as a projectile, that's about it.
Let's see, wait, Pop's OD? How's 50 meter? This is it?
That's death. That is death.
My god, what a confirm from Fuzz, the jump and right into the Hotenjin.
And that combo already did about 5.6k, not even counting the dishonest damage, as you said, probably well over 6.3.
But yeah, Fuzz taking a very, very strong 2-0 here to get into top 8.
Oh, an early pre-top 8 prediction. With both players showing the respect, air backdash and backwards in synchronization.
Lots of big 2C anti-air. Let's see, I know Anthony's like decently familiar with this matchup.
I don't know. Are there any like real dedicated Susanoo mains in Vancouver? I know like everybody has like a pocket one.
Yeah. We do have, I think like Sorth is kind of our dedicated one, but Anthony's definitely like pretty familiar with fighting Dicing from Alberta. I know.
Alberta!
I think those two have fought a little bit. That's okay, yeah, blocks wheel, doesn't block the 6D though.
Yeah, the wheel is plus, so Oracle do not take his turn. Unfortunately, not ready, because most of the time you can't actually Gatling 5B into an overhead. So 6D is a non-standard string, which we saw there, and end up working out.
Let's see, oh, okay, just caught by the Reese, so definitely like a combo ending. Hibiki, we normally see Lucy playing this character quite a bit out here, but yeah, lots of frame traps in this character. Okay, I know Anthony's a big fan of the crush trigger. Let's see. And he also has the Shadow Clone. The Shadow Clone, there's 2 different versions of every Shadow Clone attack. One sends Hibiki forward, and the other just sends out a clone. So, wow, what a 5A to catch the 6D.
And in that scenario, as we said, there is a fake shadow clone and there is a real one. And but by doing the 5A there, if it was the clone, then whatever, you don't really need much recovery. And if it was the real one, we do get the payoff.
Excellent. Anthony
So
not spending the meter on the confirm, has those reactions down. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wow, just 3D. Okay, a DP, bait out the OD, and excellent. Let's see. Wait, with meter? Yeah, gonna spend the RC? This should be it. High sweeper.
Yeah, that is 100 meters, so that's going to be a kill.
Yes, fully cashing out. Gonna head into round number 3. Basically, even ODs here.
I'm actually surprised that Oracle had enough time to DP after that OD. I guess that doesn't have that much recovery.
Looking like a soul player out here. The anti-air 2B coming out. Let's see. Okay, blocks the 4D. Oh, 5B reaching all the way across. Using the crush trigger for the combo extension.
That was some great use of barrier from Icecool to keep Hibiki off him and allowing him to get the space where he's able to hit a button. And now he's getting the unlocks he needs to make it a little difficult for Anthony to come back here, simply just through the seal deficit and the health deficit. But Oracle Anthony does have burst still. How will we be using it?
Yeah, let's see. Oh, caught by the crush trigger. Okay, doesn't burst out. Okay, oh, reset with the cross up overhead once again. On the classic Hibiki RC resets right to the OD Sage.
There's no way this kills with that OD.
Wait, no,
timer.
okay. Not enough time. But, oh, this is basically even right now. Oh, no! Able to roll out of the classic, like, Arxis mix-up. And we got the big punish after to take game number 1.
That was great awareness on Icecool there, because usually you don't want to be rolling against Hibiki in the air, because his JC just catches everything.
Yeah.
But that was the right time to do it, and it did pay off.
Yeah, gambling it all on that, definitely a good call there, because, like you're saying, like, JC... I mean, safe jumps basically catches everything, but yeah, there is always the option if they're expecting the JC, you can go for the air dash overhead, catch the fuzzy blocking. Okay, block 60 that time. Oh, caught by the fuzzy. That shit's cheap. It's okay, yeah, block 60 that time. Yeah, going for the rising J is not going for 2C. Knows Anthony is like ready to bait that button out. Let's see, okay, 2A mash right out of there. Going right back into the corner we go. Not too much, okay. Blocking the 60, not the 6D though. A lot of damage, okay. DPRC out of the corner now.
Yeah, it's a classic Hibiki there. You can RC that DP, and Hibiki can still combo it off on hit as we saw by whipping the JC, but not ready for Susanoo's own DP, and that's going to be the round.
Yeah, dude, unfortunate, the 4B there. The second hit just whiffed. Just a little bit too far away. As we head in to set point here for Icecool. No, I've definitely been seeing Anthony go for these like 3D, which I assume is like a DP bait.
But because of those 6As, it does give Icecool his DP. It's something he really needs in this matchup, that he does limit the options that Oracle Anthony has here.
Axe, okay, calls out the air dash with a 2C. Okay, it's project. Oh yeah, because Susan DP's a projectile. Okay, DP, yeah, no baits there for Icecool. Okay, no confirm there, but oh, caught by the fuzzy once again.
That's going to be it with Icecool taking it 2-0 over Oracle Anthony.
Okay, gambling is set up to kick off top 8 here with Fuzz and LordMacoT. Fuzz got the Nagito for Melty Blood color to power him up. Let's see, these two are definitely familiar with each other. I mean, both of these players frequent net play a lot. Both of these players frequent SnowField a lot. And you can see Fuzz is absolutely ready for the MacoT matchup.
Yeah, he was super ready for that tech. He knew he was going to do it.
Yeah, MacoT, like MacoT reset specialist loves going for those in the middle of combos. Not at all unexpected to see like J2C, 6B, 2B, or a throw to try and reset the opponent. It's okay, jumping out. Oh, the C4 bringing Fuzz right back down. Wow, JB, that's taking like reaching all the way out there. And yeah, jumping right out, like classic Kokonoe thing where like send out the Graviton, send out the Fireball, and then teleport right in. Here we go. LordMacoT not at all afraid to mash against the OD. Getting the Super Ball set up, empty jump into the low. Oh no, doesn't finish the combo. It feels like it should have killed. That's okay, teleporting right in. And yet, actually, I'm pretty sure that was a punish. Unless Fuzz did have stocks there, which I assume if he did, would not have died. Okay,
My apologies, I did have something come up really quick, but I am back, and we're going into round 2 here. I do see that Fuzzama was down a round, but he's getting his burst back here, just barely out of range of 2C.
Alright, yeah, the incoming mix with 6B. Okay, ready to block the J2C. But the question is Fuzz reacting or is Fuzz preemptively high blocking? Because if you're preemptively high blocking, LordMacoT is ready to just go for 2 PS the new reset.
Oh, I just want to comment how risky that was. Fuzzama went in with JB there while the 2-2 pillar was up, and because of that, if LordMacoT had blocked it, Fuzzama didn't punish for it.
Yeah. Rick thinks
that doesn't go away and block.
Code on match arena.
Okay. Ooh, great block on the hungry coils there. Fireball slowly approaching Fuzzama, but just curve upwards, just out of range, but LordMacoT still able to take his turn. Yeah,
they were okay. Going into Super Bowl, what's the mix here? Oh no. Brad tried to OD there, very unfortunately just got burst. That's in. Wow, big chain hit. Not too much damage, but hey, knockdown in the corner. So I think that RC...
That was 2 whip air grabs, but does spend the rest of the meter to get it confirmed. And this is unburstable, but without the 50 meter for the super, it's not going to kill here.
Yeah, Major not enough in the end. Hang back with like a 1 hit. I mean, 1 hit for either of these characters, not the hardest to get. Okay, just Rocket Punch RC to get in. Does not want to give up their turn. Oh, that 2B gonna connect there.
Yeah, connecting with the fuzzy low. Unfortunately, Fuzzama without the meter to kill earlier, and also completely down on chain stocks. LordMacoT was ready to just end neutral by dashing at him. It's not like Fuzzama could have really moved without his chain stocks anyways.
Yeah. Battle Royale, thank you so much for playing the code. And yo, Slushy coming in with a raid. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone. You are tuning into Winners Semis of SnowField Blazblue Centralfiction number 28. I'm Veneer Snowy. Run Blazblue here every week. Hope your stream went well, Slushy. Yeah, well, welcome everyone. We also got Screamgo here joining me on my mic.
That's me, Scrimgo. I am here helping to commentate. Thank you very much again for having me.
Yeah. We got LordMacoT up 1-0. These two are fighting to get into winners finals. Wanna just secure their spots, get into top 3 guaranteed. Fuzz bringing it back pretty well. Again, Fuzz definitely likes to just calm down a little bit between especially regardless of the result of the first game. Tries to calm down. Don't get a little too overzealous regardless if you won or lost. Oh my god, what a 2-way mash! Confirm right into the Ho-Tenjin.
This shouldn't kill unless he's willing to spend OD here, but I highly doubt he will. Yeah, just going for a regular knockdown. LordMacoT barely a sliver HP left.
Yeah. The thing is, this is LordMacoT we're talking about. Who again loves these resets, and you can just see that health bar just all red off of one interaction. Oh my god, no punish there on the Rocket Punch, no cross up again, LordMacoT blocking it all.
Despite him blocking all, LordMacoT did probably lose about 200-300 HP there just from the health drain, but it might not be paying off because this could be it. This combo won't kill, but the reset though.
That's what I'm talking. You gotta be so careful against LordMacoT because if you risk not letting the round, if you risk not getting the kill, that's what can happen. 2 resets, and then the entire life lead you had is just gone.
This time Fuzzama opts to spend the OD early, just wants to get the early momentum, putting himself in a good position here against LordMacoT, not really having a reversal, getting caught by 2A on Wake Up. Does drop the combo, unfortunately. What is that, JA?
Looking like Susan out here? Reaching behind. I gotta see what the hitbox. Okay, ready for the overhead reset that time. Ooh, no, that match getting blown up. Yeah, 2B reset once again. Well, LordMacoT really does look, it can seem pretty guerrilla at times the way LordMacoT goes for these resets, but nah, when you watch LordMacoT play enough, it's it is calculated. It is willing to go on to layer 2 and 3, depending on how you're blocking in the middle of a combo.
Yeah, we have seen that multiple times where LordMacoT has put himself in a position where he's gonna win with one combo. It's gonna be a very long combo because the Kokonoes have the best damage without the resets, but he still does it. He's not gonna opt for a reset when he doesn't need to. But whenever the opportunity to reset comes up, you know he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
And it does pay off with him taking it 2-0 over Fuzzama.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'm in.
Winners semis for real now. We got Icecool and Nano. So last time these two played, I believe this was 2-0 Nano. Which, yeah, this definitely seems like not far from impossible, but definitely a little bit rough for a character like Susan. Again, like big body trying to navigate against the bits, run startup. Definitely a little bit more susceptible to like the fuzzies that Izanami can do.
Yeah, he is a taller character for sure. On top of that, in a position like this, he has to rely on system mechanics to get out of pressure. His A's are a bit too slow. There he goes, using system mechanics to get out of pressure. Great use of J214B here, getting him his DP, very important seal.
Also using the OD to actually like navigate, like get the hit in the end, because OD for Susan gives access to, I believe it's the highest level of all the seals.
Yes, it just gives him all the seals at max level.
Yeah, so using the level 3 whale there to catch Izanami there. Izanami considered by many to be the best character in the game. Very, very far from unbeatable, but very, very strong options at her disposal. One of those being the bits you can see whenever the triangle surrounds her. Very strong projectiles, but she isn't able to block, which is actually made up for by the rib cage that is set up right now, which guard points anything that's not an unblockable. There we go. Oh yeah, DBRC. I know Icecool, like every Susan's got like the one seal they like going for. For Susan, it's DP, or for Icecool, it's DP.
I mean, in general, like you always want DP on Susan just because of how a lot of his matchups go, and especially this one. And I'm surprised that Nano took the risk to walk up to Susanoo without ribcage on in Exodus while he had DP. So I mean, I would have DP there too. That was just like the moment to do it.
Yeah, Icecool is just Icecool loves that button. I will say, like. I feel like it hits, like, definitely a big, like, DP masher, but I suppose a very high success rate with DP.
It's not DP mashing if you're using it strategically, right?
Yeah, it's a very, very strategic mashing move. Like, yeah, like the success rate on it, I like can't recall the last time I've seen Icecool how to DP get baited. And typically does use it a lot when, like, RC's an option, so doesn't, like, ever really put himself at, like, a huge risk when using it.
Nice instant block, getting the meter to counter assault out there, keeping himself alive. But he's stuck in neutral here without any seals. OD on the table now though, but the anti-air air move when floating does drop the confirm, but Icecool in a very precarious situation right now.
Let's see, okay, no barrier on Nano's side. This could be very rough. Okay, 60 starter in danger state. Susan already does so much damage. Look at this. Basic confirm is well over 5k. Okay, I counter assault away.
Yeah, I mean, Nano had to do that, considering Nano had no barriers, so that was actually going to be unblockable. So great use of counter assault there, letting Nano take game 1.
Well, let's see here, yeah. Definitely see when, like, I mean, so we're seeing that, like, in the neutral, it's so rough for Susan, it seems like, but, you got one hit.
That is a 5C start. You know, a lot of people are afraid of 6B from Susanoo, and rightfully so, it's a strong button, but 5C is actually a very strong starter. Right there, we saw a very basic no-seal combo from Susanoo, but it was 4.3k and good seals. So you gotta watch out for those 5C starters. Icecool in control right now.
Oh no, the wheel dropping!
Oh baby, I spoke too soon. That's going to be a side swap from Nano now. Nano has all the momentum. There's the first fuzzy.
Let's see. Okay, blocks the overhead. Just caught mashing by the 5B. Yeah, let's see. He's the best BCF on long time. That means a lot. Thank you so much, Blue. I'm glad you're agreeing. Genius View, thanks so much for the follow, appreciate it. Let's see, oh my god, okay. It's looking spooky. Oh no, it doesn't EA!
Just when you think it's your turn, it's not. You have to be ready to EA against Izanami there. Just like a doll character, she can make your pressure safe even on whiff with the bits.
Let's see. Oh, tried to wheel. That's only level 1 wheel.
Yeah, if it was level 2, it would have actually worked there.
Let's see. Nah, the ribcage set up right as Icecool gets in. Oh my god, Nano just like not even doing anything. Like, knows okay.
I've never seen such neutral use of 236A from Izanami. Like, usually it's just like a combo tool or a way to end your pressure in a moderately safe way, but using it in neutral like that, it's very interesting.
Yeah. Thank you, amigo. And yeah, we're blessed to have Skringle here in commentary as well.
That is me, Skringo.
Skringle. Let's see, Nano on a very nice position here. Yeah, got the ribcage set up. Okay, blocks the air dash high. That's okay. Popping the OD. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay.
The perfect timing on the OD, right when the ribcage ran out. So now Icecool has to take his turn here.
See? Okay, crush trigger. Yeah, big combo after with 6B. Ooh, okay. Well, unfortunately, not getting as much reward as you typically want for Susan, but excellent. Confirm right into the Grand Viper. Ooh.
I know. It's just I know exactly what combo Icecool is going for there. It's just the timing is a little different on Izanami because the spin wheel only hits once instead of twice on her, so you have to adjust that a bit. So yeah, that's why it dropped, unfortunately. But still managed to take the round, so that's good.
Yeah, but we'll see. Nano's still on set point here, so Icecool does have to be very careful. Let's see. Oh yeah, all the high lows from the floats. Gonna take Icecool all the way to the corner off of this. So it has these combos down. Okay, bit set up. 6B overhead connects. Reset into the float 6A. And oh yeah, that's cheap. Yeah, she could just teleport into a low when she's in the air. The float just opens up so many mix-up options. Let's see.
Oh, the 6B moving right out of the droplet there. Forcing the burst off of Nano, setting up the ribcage though. Now we're going to be on a little bit of a defensive here.
Let's see. Oh, cross up. What is it? With a 4D? Okay, cross up with the bits. And here we go. 100 meter to work with. A lot of very strong resistance. Oh, the reversal super coming out. With RC, this should be it. Yeah, there we go. Now we got losers top 8. I forgot to set the round. But yeah, Origard and ShoWicha. Definitely both of them making some pretty strong wins to get here now. Definitely making some big names. Both of these like players have done very well in SnowField in the past, but oh my god. Definitely, certainly like excellent runs from both of them, kind of regardless of what happens here.
It is kind of difficult for Ragna to be able to close the gap on Noon, but I do feel like if you know how to use your specials as mobility tools, it can help a lot. Like the Air Blood Scythe, the Air Gauntlet Haze, even Hellspan can help a lot as a pseudo gap closer. And right now, in this position here is where ShoWicha wants to be. New not really having a proper reversal, so you have to take this. But there we go, you do know they are waiting to counter assault, and now we're back to the new zone.
Yeah, I'm curious how Origard wants to play this, because Origard is normally, like, I guess, like, S has been, like, his main character for at least, like, the past few months, at least. And, but yeah, opting for the new. I mean, I was aware, like, new is, like, one of the rarer characters in this game, so I'm curious.
Gonna work.
Cool.
Yeah, like I said, new does not have a proper reversal. That does not work the way Lambda's does. It does not hit point blank. But yeah, I do know that Origard has actually been hopping characters a bit. Originally New, I think a Jin at one point, then S, and now we're back to New.
Yeah, Jin S, I think a little bit of Izayoi at some point. But yeah, knows the New is like a rarer character in brackets, so I don't know if like maybe we'll go for a little bit of knowledge checks out here. Let's see, okay, 6, ooh. Okay, keeps you at bay at least a little bit. And yeah, just the Murkuma backdash, just getting him right out of just zooming away. And yeah, New also, what's it called? If you have not picked up already, is kind of like the resident zoner of this game.
Yeah, I mean, there are probably quite a few characters in the game who can zone, but New is probably like the character who's dedicated to being built around zoning for sure.
Yeah.
Grabbed out of the Blood Scythe.
Big raid heading up there. And then, yeah, gonna tie it up. Gets a perfect there as well.
There we go. Hellsfang is a movement tool. I told you it's important getting the burst off Aura. You do get to usually get twice in on New because she's ready to burst as soon as you get in, but once ShoWicha gets in, if he can, that's going to be very hard for Aura to get out here.
Giant Rat, thanks so much for claiming that code on Match Arena. Only 16 codes left. Come on, get in there. Get those codes claimed. Fuzz, thanks for claiming the code as well. Very much appreciated. So oh my god, all the D normals are coming out here. Doesn't want to give ShoWicha any chance to get in. Here we go. Oh!
Not quite as fast to are moving as blood size, so that does catch the Gauntlet Hades. But does get Carnage in return, opting to cancel the second hit. If you hold down D, you can actually cancel the second of Carnage Scissors. And we saw there, they'll use to get somewhat of a combo, put Aura into the corner, but now we're going to the other corner.
And for this 5B starter, there's a lot of damage. Let's see, not gonna kill, but basically any hit will do it now. Skaven, the classic Gauntlet Hades?
Yeah, you did see there with ShoWicha actually staggering its pressure bench because with 50 meter on the board, Oregon was probably looking to counter assault. So he went straight after a stagger into a Gauntlet Hades, not letting Oregon counter assault there. And of course, we all know Gauntlet Hades, the net play unblockable. So.
Yeah, Gauntlet Hades and 6B as well are kind of like the kind of 24ish or overheads, like 24ish frame overheads, where like typically with experience they're pretty consistent to block. Though Gauntlet Hades does have like the added mix-up of where you do like RC into an air dash to typically like punish the normal Gauntlet Hades punish.
Yeah, it's the thing with Gauntlet Hades is while it's not necessarily fast, it's a special, so it can come out pretty much anywhere, and that's what gets a lot of people.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we gotta, I'm gonna say in the chat, yeah, opting to stay with New here. So interested to see how this plays out. I mean, at least its first round so far seems to be working out, but is at least locked into New for the rest of the set, no matter what.
And this is loser side, so whoever loses here is out of the tournament. So gotta play it real well here. But we do see ShoWicha getting in. This could be his chance for the JV cross up into Gauntlet Hades reset into another overhead reset. That's actually gonna be the round.
Yeah, using these 24-hour frame overheads working out very well for ShoWicha. He goes on to set point now. It's definitely looking a little spooky right now for Oregon. We'll see what he's able to do. I mean, these rounds have still been like decently close, so I want to count him out yet.
I did mention it how Ragna has a lower HP than most, but actually New does tie him in HP, so she's gonna melt once Ragna gets in. Using these rolls puts Aura back in the corner, but to get the mash out, not where you want to burst, though. That's a full punish and side swap.
Yeah, that's a full punish as New does 2.9k. Oh my god, this character.
Well, damage not necessarily the highest, but you know, 2.9k is 29% of Ragna's HP. If you say it like that, it actually sounds like it's a lot, right?
Yeah. Okay, you know what? That actually is true. Here we go, gets the hit. With meter, this should be it. Actually, wait, doesn't even have to spend that meter.
It doesn't even need the meter. 3.2.
Yeah,
that's average.
On. Not gonna let the victory come just yet.
Oh, he was the feeling when you're right, but you're wrong.
Let's see. Oh, it just goes for the 2B there. Catches Orgard blocking high. Let's see. Oh, tries to reset. Go for the air. Oh my god. Once again. Oh, there's not an all that for. No.
The 4 overheads into RQ.
Yeah.
Okay, so like listening to what you just said, you already lost me, man. But I heard Trails, and Trails is great.
Oh yeah. Other side loses top 8 here. Both these players working hella hard to get here. Jiv and Oracle. So this is another one that I don't know how experienced Anthony is in the what's it called Naoto matchup. We do have a dedicated Naoto out in Vancouver. He just does not come out to VFP too often, but definitely has history playing him. Dazai-kun.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah. Definitely a super cool Naoto player. Oh, this is also West Coast versus West Coast. Hell yeah, they got those good connections. Typically, a lot of the people that are out here are usually like, I think like Midwest or like East Coast. But yeah, when the West Coast players get to fight each other, they can get those nice connections.
Even though we are in rollback, being close to each other does help a lot. Anything to reduce the delay. But there's a JC, the Hibiki God button.
Oh yeah, right into that cross up overhead. Nobody's been blocking that today. Let's see, crush trigger, we into the super, no burst here. Look, all this damage coming in.
Yeah, spending the 75 minute just adds slightly more damage to ensure the super kills. I don't even think Oracle needs to do that, but you can never be too sure.
I'd say right in round 2 here. Dude, okay, yeah. Throwing out those big JDs. JD just covers so much space. You really don't. It can be tough to try and contest that bug.
That's a lot of damage. Spend the OD just to get even more damage. Not quite ready to confirm off of the crush trigger though.
Yeah, Naoto kind of known a little bit for what's it called, like having some like pretty tough combos, even with like just the BNBs. But I mean, you'll know like it's not something that really comes into account too often at like a higher level. And when you have those combos down, you are just rewarded so hard for that. Okay, don't know what the mash was from Anthony there, but I heard counter.
Yeah, I heard Hibiki say something, but whatever else got thrown out of it. You see Naoto's pretty good corner carry. Now the full confirm though the 6Z though being absolutely huge.
Basically, all the D buttons from Naoto just like cover so much space, and oh my god, the DP trading. That's okay. Gets in with the JC.
Actually, did Hibiki JC trade backwards with Jim's JC back, or sorry, DP backwards? That was kind of confusing.
Yeah, JD cross up overhead.
This is a lot of damage. 4K, we're going to the corner into throw reset. Yeah,
that's supposed to be a safe jump, but definitely Anthony's a big fan of like mixing up the options off of that when he knows you're someone that's like going to just sit back and block. And there we go. Someone then you see after just goes for the safe jump. No, DP very late RC there. I don't know if he believed in it. This is really scary because I think that's it.
Oh no! Never mind. Commentator's curse.
No, commentator's blessing. I'm biased for Anthony.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's an excellent OD right through the 5D, and oh yeah, 2 and 4D, so much faster in OD.
I can't believe Snowy is sabotaging Jim right now.
I got just a little bit of 2 and 4D funny moments out here.
The wheel of fate is turning.
But here we go, going into game 2. We got Oracle up 1 game, but now again taken to the corner here from Naoto with Jiv.
Okay, DP on wake up for the first time here. You can definitely get blown up very hard, but you have to show you're willing to go for that. So yeah, getting nice damage in the corner here. Just go right into the safe jump and well, we saw the same thing with Icecool earlier, just like rolling out of the safe jump setup when.
Yeah, usually you don't want to roll against Hibiki, but these people taking the risk and it is working out because JC does catch rolls under normal circumstances, just not with that air dash down in there.
Can get a little too eager to go for these like mix-ups. Just hang back after using my JB to hold the space. Wow, DP mash in the air. Oh my god, get right back in with the command jump overhead.
And spending the meter to ensure the kill. That's gonna put Oracle on set point here.
Yeah, one round away from moving on to losers quarters. Okay, getting right over the 5D. Should get the corner with this. Yeah, this is first of 2. This is just losers top 8 here.
Yeah, the first of 3 is only for finals. Winners, losers, and grand.
Okay, yeah, big. Oh, this should be a lot. 5C starter on the OD?
Yeah, we got the full timer here. And there we go, we're getting the active flow as well. That's 4.2k and a side swap.
DGF, thanks so much for playing that match, Arena Code. Okay, trying to jump. Let's see, Anthony getting over with the JC. Not too much damage, but has the corner now. Next one, JC putting in so much work. Immediately confirm into the OD. See, not a lot of time, but with the super, that should be enough.
Yeah, Hibiki OD does add a lot of damage to his combos. And look at that, that's 5k in death.
And that is going to be a 2-0 for Oracle Anthony. Now, losers, quarters, Icecool and ShoWicha coming up. ShoWicha taking some big names in brackets so far.
I think we've seen both these players on twice now, haven't we? So.
Yeah, we've actually, both of these players getting quite a bit of screen time tonight.
But only one of them can advance, so we'll have to see who it is.
Yeah, one of them ended got a pretty respectable 5th place. But I'm sure both of them want to keep moving on. Get a potential spot in that big prize pool we now have. That's it. They're going into answering. Oh yeah, big bye. I can also imagine this seems like a little. At least in neutral, this feels like it might be a little spooky for Ragna, where like part of Ragna's thing is like just having those big mid-screen buttons. Wow, Nightmare Edge RC. I don't know if that was meant to like burst bait, but I guess just keep it safe.
Despite Susanoo having a very big 5B as well, Ragna's 5B is straight up better than it. So it is not as scary as you might think. The scariest part of this matchup, from my experience, is if Ragna gets Susanoo locked down before he gets his seals. As we can see right here, once Susanoo gets going, he has his seals, he has no fear.
Yeah.
The double DP, absolutely no fear.
Dude, even on like the meaty, or like I guess the DP for the OK, still working out for Icecool.
That was a fantastic OD there from Icecool, able to punish the 5B whiff and unlock some 2 seals that he really wants to see there.
Okay, caught by the wheel, immediate burst, doesn't want Icecool to get any more moves unlocked. But even then, still has DP, still has level 2 wheel.
This is death.
Yeah, no, Susan does so much damage. Let's see. Yeah, level 2 wheel allowing just the easy combo right into the super. And the laser gonna finish ShoWicha off. Very fast 1-0 for Icecool, going up 1 game. Yeah, that's like one thing. I feel like, yeah, with their buttons, it should be like roughly even, but oh man, when one of these characters gets a hit, I feel like the reward for Susan is just like so much greater, especially considering Ragna's, like the life difference between these two characters.
That's true. That is almost the most life difference besides Taker. It's just that I feel like if Ragna can catch Susanoo with his pants down at the start of a round, it's actually very hard for him to come back, especially if the Ragna is very good. But in situations like this, as soon as Susanoo starts getting going, you see Icecool spending his OD here just to make sure he has his seals, so in case he does end up losing an exchange here, he's still fine. He has everything he can want. In fact, that could have potentially been death if he had the right optimization. So we got the burst immediately from ShoWicha.
Mashing that 5B. ShoWicha trying to run in after that 2C. Another plus on block, but it's only like +1, I think. Oh no, big blood scythe whiff. It's gonna be perfect for Icecool to go on the set point. Literally just needs 1 more to take the entire set. Okay, big.
That was some good patience. Does drop the hard confirm though.
Okay, 60 big plus frames. Get on the choice taker. Oh, okay, catches the jump with 60. It's not enough to kill it. Oh no. 5D whiff. Gonna get a huge punish here with the 5D starter. Yeah, Grand Viper DP unlocked. Same with Whale. And the wake up DP. First time we're seeing that from ShoWicha this set. Let's see. I'm mashing that DP once again. It's okay, blocks the JC.
That was a very late JD there because of the spacing. Oh! I don't. Do you think you wanted that 6B, or do you think that was supposed to be a micro dash 5B?
I think that was supposed to be a micro dash 5B, but unfortunately held 6 for a little bit too long. And with that Icecool, we're gonna take it 2-0. Should I actually have losers at quarters now with Oracle and Fuzzama? So it's actually one that a matchup that Oracle is like pretty familiar with. I mentioned earlier, like Oracle has like fought Kairos like quite a bit. Like Oracle Kairos is like a kind of the Vancouver Street Battle like new age Grand Finals classic. So
on the other hand, I wonder how much experience Fuzzama has against Hibiki. While there are some very solid ones out there in death play, I don't know how much experience he'd have against them per se.
Yeah, so we'll see how that comes into play. Okay, just getting the 2B. Yeah, again now Link in the corner. Yeah, soon to drop Ender. Classic. Let's see.
Oh, just out of range for the Crusher. But the JC God button does snag the hit into another 5A reset.
Yeah, happy little resets out here from Oracle Anthony. Let's see. Okay, 40 jumps out just in time. Let's
The
see.
pressure reset. Oh, but the 2C just in range for the follow-up as well. Did actually drop the combo, but Oracle did get the burst.
Let's see.
Oh
Wow.
no! What was that? I could have sworn Anthony was behind Fuzzama there.
Yeah, I think probably the JC just like barely extended the hitbox. Excellent! Baits out the Jamajan 3C. Oh, okay, caught by the air throw. That should be the round, so long as Fuzz doesn't drop this. Yeah, Jacko into the super. There we go. That's gonna be the first round of Tough Fuzz there.
Rebel 2. Action.
Well, let's see. Yeah, we got next out an info round. Let's see. Well, Anthony will definitely call you out if you've been doing the same thing too much. Okay. Caught by counter hit chains. Not a great start here. Yeah, solid damage. Jamajan Oki. Wow, 5B.
Just enough hits and the active of just to catch. Zami's coming back in, but still taking the precedence here. It's going in. And I think we're going to be in the corner here.
See? Yeah, doing a good job like Fuzzy jump in the stance, just like classic against Hazama. Okay, pops OD, Fuzz not afraid to still just mash it. Oh, the 3D! There's so much damage, especially like OD. Oh, it goes for the reset.
It's a reset, empty low.
Yeah, getting so much mileage out of that OD. Okay, let's see. Oh, 5BB! That should be the kill right there. 100 meter to work with. Yeah, there we go. Azuna drop RC right into the super before that OD can even end.
Yeah, it was just one of the situations where Fuzzama just had to let the EA rip, but got a little greedy on the punish and was not ready for the follow-up, so we're going into round 3 here.
Yeah, it's like I'm very surprised. Like whenever I watch Alec, I've seen Anthony play a lot again. Like so much of like VSB, like played so many sets there. But I usually don't see him go for the like OD mix a lot. Typically, I've mostly seen him use it to like confirm rounds or just like get a lot of damage. But yeah, definitely like I've not seen the mix, and it's really sick to see.
Well, we saw there that it was actually a pretty weak starter, but he had so much time on OD that he figured he might as well just go for some other kind of opener. And we've seen that even if Hibiki's OD is very strong for combos, we got some very tricky mixes as well.
And there we go. Man, he does have OD on deck. Gonna pop it. 100 meter, no doubt in my mind that this is going to kill. The super right before that OD runs out. You gotta be so careful. When this man has resources on deck, like the life total does not matter.
Was that one of the situations where he could have gone for a double super? 'Cause I know he can actually double super, but I just don't know what situations he can and can't.
I don't know.
Okay.
I definitely don't. I'm not like super familiar with like Hibiki combo there outside of like super basic stuff.
1. Action.
See. Oh, trying to snatch him out of the air with the J. Actually getting popped by the air throw. Buzz once again taking first blood.
He needs the fatal counter for it. Gotcha.
Keep you right through the stance. I'll tell you, doing a lot of jump resets and pressure. And oh my god, 2v once again low profile. I know he's a big fan of that button. It's so low to the ground.
We've been seeing quite a bit with Hazama not being ready for these moves auto follow-ups. He's been catching for these extra moves here. Empty low.
That's it. Yeah, getting so much out of this. It's gonna Azuna end it. Azuna's also just so much damage in the end. Let's see. Yeah, just letting it rock. But not happening for EA against any of these like it's like the I don't want to call them auto combos, but like the follow-ups of like what 5B, 2B, like those. Let's see.
Is this gonna kill? No, it's not.
No.
But that was 100 meters spent as well. Oh, so many lows!
He's literally just listening to us on commentary, just throwing out that 2B.
It's been working, so why not?
Then 6B round start catching the stance. I don't know if that's like a specific call out, but again, like Anthony is like very experienced in the Hazama matchup. Saying okay, another air throw for Fuzz.
That's gonna be a side swap as well. We're going for the Hungry Coils route.
Yeah, in the corner, it's still going. Okay, stance ender gets the air dash after. Let's see an all cross up with the chain after.
Hibiki isn't the only one with a tricky mix, and now able to still keep the corner as well, even with this starting off with a cross up.
Let's see. Trying to throw out the 2Bs once again. Let's see. Oh, yep. 6A Hotenjin, the classic. Very few people will actually block them. Oh, okay. OD route. Wait, yeah, the suit should kill. Damn, so much damage out of that. Hazama, I was talking about it with Rachel earlier, but Hazama, another dishonest damage character. When in OD, does so or like slowly drains the opponent's health.
And there are 3 characters off the top of my head who can do that, and yeah, Hazama and Rachel. There was a bang as well, and there was one in turn. Unfortunately, we knocked the seat for the Kobe on stream today. But right now, we do have Fuzzama versus Oracle Anthony. Still, Fuzzama showing he's not quite out yet.
See.
That's
Okay.
punish.
Oh, okay. 5B starter in OD. Gonna get a lot out of this. In the corner we go. Oh my god, look, I went well over 4K. Into a safe jump. Oh, never mind. Buzz is rolling out. Okay, dives right in. See, oh, okay, tries to go for the overhead. No punish, though. Oh, okay, what a frame trap. The DPRC getting a full combo off of it. Like, 2K is not too bad there.
But it was I mean, it's a pretty safe starter considering what he did there, so I can understand. Like, I think that's worth the meat, especially he's in a very good position right now. In fact, this is the game. There we go.
Cross up JB. It probably caught like a 5A or 2C startup there. And Anthony gonna move on 2-0. We got winners, finals, time, and Nano coming up against LordMacoT. Both of them very, very strong runs to get here. Let's see. It was MacoT's beating. What was the run? Retro Rat, Ryuka, some ShoWicha, Fuzz. And then Nano's beaten Daraban, Oragard, 14, and Icecool. Both of them a lot of big names under their belts in this bracket alone. One of them's about to be sent over to loser's side.
But who's it gonna be? We will see.
Yeah, I don't remember what the history is between these two, but I think it's Nano win.
Yeah, I do believe Nano does take it most of the time over MacoT or MacoT, but there are times where MacoT does get games, and if you can get games, that means you can take the set.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. This matchup can be pretty funny, where both characters are typically like fine with hanging back. But the funny thing is like with the way ribcage works, where like the way ribcage works, again, full guard point on anything that's not unblockable. And actually will drain the barrier gauge, and for every time she gets hit, or every time the ribcage gets hit, drains a little bit of barrier. But both, a lot of like Kokonoe stuff is like multi-hitting, like Fireball or Jam Session. So that just like very quickly shreds through the entirety of the barrier gauge. So ribcage and neutral, very scary against Kokonoe.
That was a good use of ribcage. Saw that the Groudon was pulling Nano away, so you couldn't take pressure. Setting up ribcage, and MacoT happened to accidentally teleport into it, and now we are in the other corner here. This is where you don't want to be. Kokonoe does not have a reversal, but there could be a super. We probably won't be seeing it here, at least while the ribcage is up.
Oh, 6C RC low. That shit's cheap.
And that's the round.
Yeah, 6C from Izanami is typically a low, then a high. But you can do low RC and then just go into a low after that.
Technically, if you want to go something a little slower and risky, you can actually do low into the slide as well, which is a low.
Oh, yeah.
And that does save the meter, it's just a little slower.
Let's see, just caught by the bits there. MacoT try to mash out. MacoT definitely a big fan of defensive buttons. Normally I'd call it mashing, but MacoT's like a good enough player where I'll just call it a barre.
Isn't that just the fancy way of saying mashing, though?
No, that's a top player mash. It's a barre. That's an okay.
Oh, the illegal button JP actually hitting Izanami out of the slide there.
Yeah. Okay, that blocks the JB. Oh, caught by the crush trigger though. And the 2A right after that. Not the most damage, but hey, button it's in a very favorable position, and with this throw, it should be enough to kill. Okay, here we go.
While Kokonoe does have a little lower damage than average, this super in particular has very high minimum damage for the kind of character she is.
Look at that. That was like, how much was that? Was like 800 or something, like the super.
No, that was. I mean, plus like the freeze, that was like close to 1,000.
Yeah.
Which is definitely way above her weight class in terms of super minimum damage.
Now, Mega, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. It's okay, yeah, immediately backing off after the slide, and oh my god, the air confirm with the JTC after. Let's see, yeah, getting quite a bit. Okay, James Legend immediately just backdashing out of there. Doesn't want anything LordMacoT has to offer. Okay, oh, reset with the jam session. Hide the 6B in there. That's cheap.
I don't know if that was supposed to be an OD or just a burst. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
You know it's coming, but you just can't OD fast enough.
Yeah. But dangerous state for Nano. This could be really dangerous.
It is danger state, so it's pretty dangerous.
Called danger state for a reason. Lots of damage coming out here. And oh, that throw once again. I don't know how many times LordMacoT has gotten that. Like, set up the jam session and just go for meaty throw.
I mean, it's worked so much. Sometimes it's better to just delay tech when they set it, because they're setting up the B pillar, so it's a lot. You have some time to delay tech, and that at least takes throw off the table. Though you're still open to the mix-up. It's not a catch-all option. But yeah, with that,
does force LordMacoT to mix it up a little bit. Now let's see, heading into game number 2. Certainly a very nice start for LordMacoT. But let's see, no doubt in my mind, Nano will adapt to what LordMacoT is doing. So, oh no, caught by the fidget spinner on the super jump.
No full conversion, unfortunately. We really do need to get these hits confirmed, otherwise he's not won't be doing as much damage as he should be. And her win con is getting to the corner with ribcage up, so. Yeah.
But here we go. LordMacoT gonna get into the corner with the jam session set play up, it looks like. Oh, never mind, I lied. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to confirm the low end of the C4. There we go, gets over the bits. Izanami can't block in bits. Okay, not actual resets, just no tech. Oh no, the 6B working out that time. Maybe he's been using that very well as like an incoming mix-up. Oh, tries to bait out the counter assault. Another 6B.
These 6B is surprisingly hard to block. Like, I can't blame anybody for getting hit by it.
Yeah, definitely the one pretty like for again, it's within the like 24-ish frame like overhead range where like theoretically it shouldn't be too hard if you have like enough experience against it, but man, it is still hard to block sometimes.
Like, that's not even counting like the invisible ones behind the lightning pillar. Just in general, I have a hard time blocking it. Oh, that was some kind of reset there. But Nano hitting buttons there, getting counter hit.
Yeah, normally it shouldn't be too bad because I think it is like she can only use it out of, she can only cancel into it out of jabs. So you kind of have like the mental stack there. It's like a little bit easier to expect it. But on the incoming mix, which is where LordMacoT's been using it so much, it definitely feels a lot harder to block. And wow, it's barely too far back. No punish on the Super Ball. Super Ball, very little amount of recovery. And every character basically has like a unique punish they have to do. And oh, pop the ribcage to not get caught by the jam session, but that just destroyed the barrier.
Yeah, but Nano still taking advantage here, getting some time to get the thing back, but it managed to get a 3C punch that actually puts it out of the range for the coming down fireball. Nano in a very strong position right now.
Okay, yeah, ribcage up. Yeah, that danger state didn't matter. An excellent air dash overhead. This should be it. Just don't drop the combo. There we go. Yeah, Nano tying up the rounds. Looking to tie up the games here. Let's see. Oh my god, the round star ribcage. But that barrier's basically gone now.
Couldn't quite backdash out of the fidget spinner there, as you call it, but we do use the slide to kind of get in.
And it's actually a
teleport.
Low barrier is like a pretty like rough state for Izanami, where she really can't do anything with that much barrier, at least with ribcage is concerned. But yeah, you kind of want to like force yourself in a danger time state if you want to be able to use ribcage again.
Yeah, because barrier actually recovers faster when there's none left as opposed to just sitting here in neutral like this. Izanami does have a way to force barrier recharge with a command grab, but oh, speaking of command grabs.
Yeah, right on. Can you helping us out on commentary?
This wasn't even the command grab I was talking about, but hey, she does have two for some reason.
Oh,
so there you go.
Just throw out the command grab, close out game number 2, and tie it out 1-1.
Yeah, I was actually referring to her regular non-super command grab, because that command grab actually recovers her health and barrier. But that one, as we saw, it freezes time, allow her to do whatever she wants in that time period, allowing him to close out the game there, tying it up 1-1.
Yeah, and like the optimal combo off of that, I didn't see if that was like the optimal one, but that's just like well over 3k, which is quite a bit of damage for a super.
And sometimes you can actually lower the damage and go for like a safer like ribcage setup too. It's a very versatile sweep. You kind of do whatever you want with it while they're frozen in time. The only thing I don't like about it is you can't taunt, unfortunately.
Aw. You got teabag at least.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true.
That's okay, yeah, quick float to the ground, going in the low. Actually going for the burst. Oh no!
Just barely clipped there.
Yeah, dashing away does not want to deal with fidget spinning. Definitely one that's very hard to contest. Okay, yeah, defensive dinosaur. Oh, the second overhead after the float. There we go, a lot of damage coming out here. Won't kill, but yeah, maybe he doesn't have too much to work with. Wow, quick guys just jump out of there. Okay, fidget spinner draining a lot of that rib cage. Danger state for Nano, so MacoT could bring this back if he's able to get a quick hit in here. Okay,
and there's that hit.
Yeah, I'm not trying to bait a burst or counter assault there, but definitely the hard call out on the burst, but does not work out.
And we do have the full barrier recharge here. Oh, rapping! I think Nano wanted to bait something, but I guess it wasn't quite fast enough to hit block there. Good block on the overhead cross up though, but
yeah,
not quite death though. We're running out of time actually. There we go.
Rising JB gonna take it for Nano, going up another round. That's one thing I definitely noticed when MacoT plays is like a really big fan of trying to go for those either counter assault or burst baits. That's it. Okay, pop OD on. No, doesn't go for EA. Second 2B comes out. No, happy little resets in the middle of OD.
Yeah, that's gonna burn off all of Nano's OD, and Nano in a very sticky situation here. Taking the Kokonoe setups. There's the 6B unblockable, and that's just the round.
Yeah, just going so fast, and there's just a couple mix-ups, one reset. And that's how fast MacoT can win some of these rounds. Just like how they play. Okay,
the bits going almost full screen, punishing Kokonoe. You'll see anyone punishing that move very often. Throw counter.
Oh, catching the bits. Let's see, yeah, getting a lot of damage. How's the corner set up, honey? Thank you so much for the phone. Appreciate it. It's okay, nice damage once again. It's okay, no resets out here. Let's get the Sol, all 2.7k. Jam session forcing Nano to stay in the air, but excellent. JB coming down. Oh, the cross up after.
I just wanted the free side swap there. Heading to the combo earlier, that was a good use of the 2CC follow up. Now Izanami is in control here.
No, no. Oh, MacoT not the only one out here with resets. Nano ready to bait that burst right as MacoT gets it back.
Yeah, I mean, you know it's coming. That's another one of those moments where they're going to have to burst if they don't want to die, but Nano was ready. MacoT was just ready to hit that burst. Unfortunately, not the right call there.
Yeah, one more round, or one more game potentially. Nano just looking ahead in the grand finals.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
That's okay. Both of them immediately hanging back. You don't want to commit to anything too much at round start. No, trying to contest fidget spinner, but oh my god. Usually has a big enough hitbox where, like, unless you're actually, like, timing a head involved move perfectly, you're good. You're at least trading.
Speaking of head involved moves, Izanami with that 6A, very solid, and because of her float, she can actually do it in the air. The air move anti-air.
Yeah, both of them trying to weave around here. Each other, there we go. Gets the air, gonna convert this all the way into full corner carry. Yeah, excellent fireball ender. They get the ribcage set up. Nothing MacoT can do about this. Oh my god, Nano pulling out the resets once again?
I don't even know if that was an intentional reset. It looked like it was supposed to combo, but either way, it's working out. That's gonna be big damage, in fact.
Yeah, look at that. More than half of MacoT's health gone in just that sequence. And with that goes on a set point here. Wants to just guarantee that spot in grand finals. Okay, pop OD. That's okay, hang back. It's okay, get the JB air to air. Okay, fireball reset.
Oh, we're playing a bullet hell, so many projectiles flying around.
That's okay, JB. Excellent conversion here. Okay, Fidget Spinner still going. Yeah, has the corner set up now. Okay, Graviton is set up, just gets the 2B. Okay, MacoT still has quite a bit to work with. Oh, okay, interesting Fidget Spinner. Wow, the 2E worked! Well,
I mean,
okay.
we actually saw that earlier against Ryuka Sim. I was talking about it, where that move was pretty plus, so it's kind of hard to mash out. Kokonoe is definitely 2A afterwards. Did pay off there. MacoT not out yet, but man, it was still on set point.
Okay, Axum block on that 6B there, not the easiest overhead to always be on defense against. Let's see. Oh, caught by the fireball. There, missed. Probably tried to use bits against it, but barely missed time. Oh my god, yeah. All that damage coming out. Doesn't block 6B. Okay, pops OD. Immediate backdash away. That's it. Okay, pop a ribcage right as the jump, after the jump in. And yeah, okay. That's one thing. Ribcage does stay out as long as a move from Izanami is active, such as basketball there. So she can just charge it right at the end, and the ribcage will stay up so long as the basketball is up.
That's gonna catch a no-tech LordMacoT, trying to wait it out, but it does not work out. And actually, we're gonna be back in the corner. Never mind. I got to confirm off the low, and the bunker actually contested the slide.
See? Okay, okay, 2A mash right into 6B RC, just in case MacoT blocks it. This should be it. Oh no, it's not. But
now it is.
Caught the roll with the float 2B.
I wonder if Nano went into OD and then just kind of 3C again into EA, if that would have killed. But I guess just going for the ribcage setup, playing it safe, ended up working out either way.
Yeah, and Nano moving on 3-1. Okay, we got the rematch from a winner's side, Icecool and Oracle. So this was, I think, 2-0 for Icecool back in winner's side, but I was a little bit of bias for Anthony. Those were like pretty close rounds there. So definitely expecting this to go either way. Late throw tech, good on Icecool. Definitely don't want to be a little bit too eager. Open yourself up to TRMs a little bit more easily. Let's get, yeah, Zune Ender. Get some pretty nice damage in the corner. Okay, let's see. Wow, both of them just patient. Wow!
Oh, it clashed with the 2C. Unfortunate.
I'm not gonna lie, that was so much restraint from Icecool there. I was definitely expecting a DP. Let's see. I've never seen like so much patience from like both of these players. I'm surprised.
Yeah, this time the 2C does end up beating the J214A, getting Icecool 2 core seals.
Next. Oh, okay. Oh my god, yeah, that's a big punch. That DP had a lot more recovery than it looks. Yeah, try to do like DPR or OD DP. But definitely a little tricky against Susan, because unless like Susan does something like a lot of recovery, or it's like a really early OD in like 6B, for example. See, excellent, catches the roll that time with the JC.
And we've learned from our mistakes this time. JC, very good anti-everything button, and there it is showing off its power.
We're definitely seeing like Icecool go for a lot of that, just like jab pressure. And when like Susan J or 5A is like, I'm pretty sure the lowest recovery on like any move in the game or something. At least off of a jab. It's insanely low. Like that move literally safe jumps it. Okay. Okay, no punish after the 6D. Oh my god, okay, zooming right out of there with the JD. There we go, okay, gets him with the JC. Let's see, able to get too much damage. Okay, not in the corner, but yeah, just right into the safe jump. Oh my god, I don't know what that mix was. But actually, Anthony has been much better, like, on point with blocking these overheads now.
I like how we've seen pretty much every kind of interaction with that. We've seen J214A beat 2C, 2C beat it, and we've seen them clash.
Yeah.
It's all about the timing.
It's not a safe jump if they don't know truth. That's okay. Catching the JB that time. Right into the super Garfield first.
I mean, he would have had to burst on literally the first or second hit, and usually you don't want to do that, especially he saw that, oh, he doesn't have OD, but I guess he wasn't quite ready for the immediate super there. And that is going to cost him the game while keeping his burst.
Or they don't jump. I can't read. Dude, it's basically a safe jump. I can't read chat because I'm a fighting game player. But, like, dude, it's basically a safe jump.
Well, I mean, if you don't jump, but it's still safe, isn't it just a safe?
Rebel
It's just a safe.
action.
Here we are going into game 2 here. Oh, that was a great read on the clone. They're going into EA, getting the quick active flow, and also DP for free.
See? Okay, anti-air 5B. Guys go off to a much better start than we saw last game. Yeah, 6B pressure coming out. Anthony got these IBs on deck. IB being 6B is like super important. Even though that like still gonna leave Susan plus, at least to just like push him out.
Yeah, if you don't IBB it, he can actually continue with 2A, 5B, 6B, and that's actually a very, very tight string. So by IBBing, you prevent the 2A from coming out, and that lets you get out.
Rebel 2 action.
Let's see, yeah. Definitely a very, very Susan around there. Yeah, this character definitely like can snowball quite a bit like once he gets the first hit. Let's see, okay, yeah. Let's see, oh, DP, okay, no bait that time. Okay, gets wheel on deck. Oh, big JC, no combo though. Yeah, Axel block 60 and the 60 and the 2D.
Yeah, that was actually an instant block on the 2D, but there was no punish. That's actually very punishable, so Oracle's a little slow there.
Ah, 2-1-4D, funny moments coming out here. Okay, just dive kick Ender. Excellently baits out the 2D, or the DP that time.
Yeah, I remember earlier you were saying Icecool was going to DP baited too often with Davigo. That was the first time we saw it. That's a fatal counter too, so it's definitely a first off Icecool there.
See? Oh my god, jump over, jump back with the command jump overhead. Anthony's still hungry for this round. Okay, oh my god, what was that? Okay, no, that was a deep burst bait. But Anthony has a pretty big OD advantage that I don't think wants to give that up just yet. Okay, OD right through the 60 and does have enough time to get the 5A after. Oh wait, Icecool was up around, never mind.
I guess Icecool wasn't actually ready for that super to hit. Like, it looked like the move that Oracle Anthony whiffed there might have had just enough recovery so that he would be able to block, but apparently not, so that was kind of a scramble there. And
Anthony got 2-0'd in winner's side, but is on the set point now. Well, let's see, Icecool not gonna make that easy, and like with every hit Susan gets, does get like so much more momentum.
And this is the position he wants to be in. He actually has all the core seals he'd ever want right now. Getting OD back in the pretty soon here as well.
Let's see. And yeah, doing these empty jumps. Like, very good job mixing it up in the air where, like, Icecool has shown, like, a variety of anti-air options, like Rising JA or 2C. There we go. Yeah, this cross-up overhead with the command jump. Anthony's just, like, gotten it once and just like, well, it's working. Why stop? Oh, no!
A classic!
Yeah, okay, bursting at the 6D, good stuff. Let's see. Anthony definitely has a lot of work to make up, and oh, that should be a punish there, yeah. Excellent OD right through the cross-up.
I'm pretty sure Icecool could have just, after the wrap and Godpress, he could have OD'd for the round there, but it still worked out, and that does tie it up 1-1.
Yeah, Loop, thank you so much for the follow, appreciate it.
I want to say I'm so happy to see Godpress. Yeah. I love that move.
Definitely not one, like, again, like, I almost never see Icecool actually use it. But yeah, it's one that, it's very slow for a command grab, but it happens so, like, little that, like, it'll work. It usually works. Oh, big 2C. It's okay. Blocks. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, we got it once. I do appreciate you going for it. But gotta use, but do not abuse. It was worth a shot.
Can't fool me twice. Okay, RC to keep it safe that time. Excellent jump out of the 40. Wow, still able to combo off of that. See, okay. Excellent. Yeah, has these throw techs down. Wow, what a JB confirmed. That counter hit leaving so much time in the air. Okay, yeah, 4B. Not leading to too much mid-screen. Let's see. Okay, Crush Trigger. That's the burst from Icecool. Let's see. This could be a little risky. A lot of meter on Icecool's side. DPRC. Let's see. I think it's trying to bait something out from Anthony. No, 60. No burst there. And there's the DPRC that Icecool was waiting so long for.
Let's see. Oh, it's a max range 5B.
The big whiff punish on that 4B there. Icecool going on to set point now. Let's see. Wow, 5B just reaching out there. But yeah, Icecool gonna get the hit. So much damage. DP unlocked. Sword unlocked as well. Seeing all
Into throw. This is all the momentum Susanoo needs right now. Next confirm will kill, and Icecool looking very strong now. Organ is gonna have to put a lot of work to run back from this position, but it's not impossible. Oh fuck! The funny, he blocked the funny.
Okay, yeah. Blocking wheel. Aw, caught by the second wheel overhead. Yeah, and with that, I forgot to report the last game, but that is going to be a 2-1 for Icecool.
I know what in the Nano said. I accidentally said LordMacoT because I fumbled my word, and I was like, whatever, I'm just going to roll for it. That's just a way I've never heard before. But there you go. Another new way.
You can also just say LMT, that also works.
That is true. Yeah. And while we're talking about this, we do have Icecool and Susan versus LordMacoT, and he's already in a very strong position right now. Already has every core skill to drop the combo, but that's it. He's dead. Yeah. Never mind. I cursed him.
I'll say that is true to me. Like MacoT is like dude, well, like not a bad bone in their body. Super kind person. But Icecool, yeah, perfect to start us off.
Even though he dropped the combo, he still managed to snag the perfect. Looking very strong right now. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, Susanoo seals do go away for a round.
Yeah,
so he's got to work again.
I don't know what the record was with them last week, but I do know Icecool won the Vortex Galleon's tournament over MacoT in Grand Finals, so see what happens. Oh my god. MacoT trying to hard tech out here, and this is what happens when you try to hard tech in Blazblue.
Tried to bait the bursts.
Okay, yeah. Very easy. Yeah, you see the start of 6B there. 6B, not a lot of recovery, like, after the second hit, but yeah, you're just seeing the startup there. It should be a pretty free EA. No, my god, excellent. Put Icecool in the corner with that Graviton. Get the JB after.
I respect the quick tech sword from Icecool. And speaking of sword, that's not going to work, unfortunately. They needed to have the Graviton and the Lightning Pillar set, so LordMacoT taking their turn still. Susanoo does have DP though. Oh, but 6B's into the pillar.
See, okay, Jade not enough to kill. See, okay, the counter assault, the IED does not bait it. Oh no. Yeah, ODEA not gonna catch any long buns like 5B in this search, and Icecool gonna take game number 1. After a nice strong start here, hang on, let me see. Let me see if I can. What was the record between these two last Saturday?
I would like to know too. Like I said, I wasn't there. I was busy, so I don't know the I don't know how exactly it was.
Okay, well, it looks like Icecool won it from winners. Oh. Okay, I don't know. I think this was recorded though, because it's saying 2-1 for Icecool in winners final. So I don't know what it was, but yeah, it looks like MacoT took 2 games between their 2 sets. So it's certainly looking like it's Icecool's favor. See, oh my god, lots of damage adding up here. Oh, once again, Graviton tricks coming in. Pulling Icecool right into that JB. Okay, oh my god, hit once again.
Fireball too. Right now, Icecool only actually has level 2 spinning, which is alright neutral, but there we go. He hit the 40 to unlock the DP, but not necessarily the time. He's being punished for it. If he lives though, it could pay off. Looks like he's still fine.
Let's see, and yeah, just hanging back after the rocket punch, but okay, just got the raw 6B. Open
he had the DP, that was the time to use it.
Yeah.
It's alright. We are down a round, but Icecool still up a game.
Yeah, for as much as Icecool uses that button, it is pretty rare that you actually see it, like, definitely still a little bit conservative about its use, so.
Yeah, I mean, if you use it too much, then you're always gonna get invaded.
Of course.
It's just sometimes when you see the 6B guy do it, it's just, I said it earlier, I can't blame anybody though, 6B is really jank, so. Double 6A to get the DP, very important of course.
See, okay, wow, teleports right in, get that 5A starter. Okay, no, oh, okay, just trying to go for the 5A after. No, caught by the 6C after. Gotta make sure you finish your combos. Let's see. Okay, 6C blocked, and yeah. Oh, Grand Viper RC throw. A classic mix from Susan.
And now we have sword as well, and level 2 wheel. Those are some solid seals.
Yeah, I being the 6Bs. I'm noticing MacoT is like, MacoT's high blocking the second hit of 6B, which definitely opens you up to like 6B1 into 3C. So we'll see if Icecool tries to adapt to that at all.
The problem with that is, like, Susanoo hard commits when he goes 3C because his string is pretty much over. He can only really do a special afterwards.
Yeah, that's
so sometimes letting him do 3C is fine. It just, as long as you can block it, then it makes you so his pressure over.
Here we go, big starter, crush, trigger, leading to so much. Yeah, DP and Grand Viper, kind of all Icecool needs. Oh no, the
no tech punish.
Yeah, just caught by that 5A. Can be pretty tricky. Like, seriously, buttons have, like, not a lot of... You're just going for jab as the meaty. It's like... I try to, like, delay take against it. Not always gonna lead to too much. See?
Oh, there's the DP, but the Graviton pulls him just out of range.
Yeah.
Kind of A punish.
Maybe expected MacoT to, like, do the Graviton while I pull him into the corner.
It's not bursting, I guess.
Yeah, Garfield none, and Icecool going to go up 2 oh. Yo.
I'm not sure if he just gave up the round and didn't believe in the comeback, but in that scenario, as soon as Icecool like just hard committed to the J214B, he had no meter to wrap it, and you can't just block out of that. So that's a free burst. There's no baiting that. Just I guess didn't believe.
Yeah, what's poppin'? Yeah, tournament has been very nice so far. We got Icecool and MacoT fighting in the losers finals. Nano sitting up in grand finals. We got a lot of hype matches today. A lot of some pretty big upsets in Brock, I'd say as well. But it's all
Blue
been
right
time.
over this 6A.
Next, okay, 2A, right through there. And yeah, there we go, using the big wheel for the combo. Again, OD giving up the fully leveled up seals.
And also getting the DP, very important again on Susanoo.
And yeah, they were saying right there, like, even then, like, would not have had enough time to punish that 6B, even though, like, for a 2-hitting move, you feel like it should have. Let's see. Okay, jam session cross up there. And such a big damage from MacoT. And try to reset that. Okay, yeah, 3C Rocket Punch RC. Mashing right through that 6B. Mashing right back!
I thought it was a Bare.
Oh wait, true. Both of these are top players. This is a Bare. Let's see. Okay, Super Ball. Let's see. Nope.
Speaking of no tech punishes, that's gonna cost Icecool the round there.
Yeah, MacoT taking a round here. For what, I don't know if it's the first one, but it feels like the first time this set.
No, he had a round last game.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's an EA there once again during the startup of 6B. Solid 2K in there. Okay, big JB. Doesn't lead to too much. Probably was not expecting it to hit. Wow! Still caught by the jam session.
Susanoo a little too wide, but good tech on the throw.
Let's see.
No range in the 2C though. That's gonna be. I'm surprised MacoT went in there. I thought for sure he would just let the 3C rock, because I don't think he can punish from that distance.
Yeah. Or maybe it was... Can you whiff cancel 3C? Like I don't know, I'm surprised it was able to red the rocket punch, but
Well, I think, because 3C's 2 hits, so he blocked the first hit.
Okay, and Matsu, thanks so much for claiming that code on that. One code left, if anyone wants to claim it.
I already claimed what I can!
Let's see. Okay, no combo there. Let's see, okay, gets in with the JB. MacoT is like pretty close to closing it out. Yeah, that's the burst, the very last second. Wow, right as the super happened. Literally same frame it looked like.
But
and
the anti-air to close it.
Yeah, MacoT on the board now. Potentially the start of a reverse round Peight. Thanks so much for claiming that last and final, the 50th and final code of the night. Yeah, thank you all so much. Definitely appreciate all of the contributions there.
Is that 3 weeks in a row now? You've claimed every code?
Something crazy like that. So, yeah, the people, the Blazblue community has definitely been coming through to help there. Okay, yeah, waits out the 2C there. Yeah, Icecool definitely going for these, like, preemptive 2Cs, which, I mean, against, like, Graviton Fidget Spinner, you kind of have to.
Well, Icecool been getting hit by those cross-up, lightning pillars there. Just from the teleports.
Saying, oh my god, there's a lot. Oh my god. 3.8k and okay, it's ended there. Saying excellent. Yeah, 6A, just stopping anything from MacoT. Get rid of all the set play. Saying, oh, okay, wow. The waits out, goes for the 6C. Okay, so, oh, okay, not the most damage. Okay, just 3C. This should be it. 100 meter to work with. Doesn't even have to spend it all.
Oh, there it is, still going for it anyways. The distortion after death.
It's still going. He's already dead. You don't have to. You can stop.
I remember back in CT where you had so much time to do whatever you want on round end. Like you could also still super.
Can you purple on round end or something?
Yeah, like actually,
Yeah.
if let's say you killed someone with a 2D with Tager, you could actually 720 them after they were dead.
That's hilarious. Oh, JC stopping the jam session set. Yeah, MacoT right
Again
back.
with the cross up. That's like 4 for 4, I think.
Yeah, but those have been working on very well. Well, Icecool out of the cross or out of the jam session. There we go. Gets the throw right into the rocket punch. There we go. Get some nice damage in the corner. Should get some good set play with this. Yeah, jam session set up. Oh, the DPRC gonna work though.
That was actually a very good DP because if you timed that any earlier, then it would have just clashed with the pillar. So very good awareness from Icecool there.
I gotta be a little bit careful. MacoT doing a lot of those like no techs here. I don't know, like Icecool isn't one that really ever goes for these resets, so I gotta be very careful.
And on the other hand, he's been very ready to punish no techs. I mean, Susanoo it's pretty easy, so gotta be watching out for that. Oh, the trade though.
Let's see. Okay, 3C, big sweep, catching the approach. Oh no, the fireball messed that up.
Yeah, I think the fireball messed that up.
Yeah, oh, just goes for the throw after. MacoT probably just expecting to sit back. And here we go, big damage here. Let's see. Oh, double overhead right into the fuzzy. Oh no. Tries to RC just in case, but MacoT very patient with the burst there.
Still in a very sticky situation though, but did manage to take the turn and baits the DP.
Rare footage of Icecool actually having a DP baited on him. Let's say, but I mean, there's still at least like a couple more to come. Okay, there we go. Sends out the Super Ball. Oh no, that was a purple.
Where's the fire? Oh, there's the fireball. Oh, no wonder it was a little off screen there.
Another one coming out. Let's see. And baits out the burst with a no. Let's see. Oh no, MacoT, please don't drop this.
Oh, there we go, JB, the God button. That was almost very scary, but tied it up 2-2.
If you're gonna throw something out in the scramble, look, JA or JB certainly not a bad option. As MacoT taking us to game 5 now.
Both these players trying real hard to get the run back against Nano.
Yeah, actually, both of these players sent to loser side by Nano, and I'm sure both of them very much want to get the rematch. Oh, okay. Yeah, just a little bit too high there because of the Graviton set. Actually able to get a 2C punish. Let's see, excellent stuff. Lots of damage coming out. Look at that. Again, this is kind of what Susan does. Oh, throwing out the spark hands. See,
I'm pretty sure that was an OD, but yeah, it happens. That's plus. You gotta hit by the spike.
Let's see, yeah. Basically, almost all the seals unlocked now.
Interesting burst from MacoT there. It's not gonna pay off at all. We're going into round 2 now with a big burst deficit.
Yeah, MacoT is like, I mean, there are those like MacoT rounds where like they get like 2 or 3 resets and just take away your entire health. But that's like, it feels especially hard against Icecool when like DP is on deck, and Susan also does have like higher than average health. Okay. Yeah, just blocking the air dash JAs. Okay,
the 5v6 feed, that play pressure.
See, okay, block 6E, but not 6D.
Not death yet, but next confirm will. And there it is. Chris responds with DP. That's just going to be a very clean game 5 there.
We got grand finals now. Icecool crawling back through loser's bracket to get the rematch against Nano. So historically, including today's bracket, it's tend to go in Nano's favor. But we'll see if Icecool can change that fate today.
Icecool did say he does not like this matchup. Dislikes specifically.
Yeah, does not hate it, just dislikes it.
But yeah, this is exactly why. It's very hard for Susan to get out of this situation without either relying on Nano to make a mistake or using system mechanics. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, as long as like Susan not getting the first hit is like brutal in this matchup. I mean, as it normally is in most matchups where, I mean, Susan has like fastest button is 7 frames. Yeah, like has to unlock the DP.
Alright, there it is. Nano made a mistake. Now Icecool to take his turn.
Oh, yeah. Immediately bursting during the Grand Viper. Does not want to take the full force of 5e. Oh, no! Still caught by the Skull Dive.
I wonder, like, in that scenario, it was very clear what Nano was doing. So I still could have tried to anti-air. Maybe he did, but Susanoo's anti-air is a little slower in terms of head involve at 10 frames. So maybe he's still going to be something caught up there.
That's it. Yeah, throwing out that 2C. I mean, 2C does get very nice reward on hit, so definitely do have to threaten it a little bit. But yeah, like, also, like, big body and run startup definitely makes, like, navigating against the bits neutral pretty tough. But hey, you get that one hit. Yeah, spend that 25 meter to get the extension. Grand Viper gonna take us all the way corner to corner. Excellent, able to jump right out of there. 5CC actually gonna connect.
Now we're back to neutral, but this is completely fine for Izanami here. She's perfectly alright just playing neutral with Susanoo. But JC is a big button, as we saw, knocking him to the ground. Even getting this jank fuzzy here. Going into the corner now. Next mix-up could potentially kill Nano. Oh, wow. The 6A, the forbidden move. Yeah, so
hitting from behind. And just giving Nano like the Izanami situation. 6B right into OD. Like 100? No, okay, no.
No, that doesn't kill. Even I think even with the super. Oh, but the.
Well, this will do it.
In fact, Nano does have 100 meters, so you can do it. Yeah, he's doing it again.
It's perfectly working around the burst. Just waiting it out.
You're already dead.
Yeah. Yeah, just stay. What else you gotta do? Nothing else.
Yeah, actually, I did say it's unfortunate that Izanami cannot taunt. If she taunts, it actually ends the time stop immediately.
Oh.
But yeah, that's what happens. So, if you in that scenario, I guess doing nothing could be your taunt.
Yeah. But look, these players got a teammate out there if they want to taunt. Okay, waiting it out. Locks Icecool down in the corner. Let's see. Yeah, grinding these pressure resets a little bit. Oh, excellent OD. Okay, getting out of the corner. Get the DP seal unlocked. So, if Nano does get their turn, Icecool at least does have that as a reversal option. Okay, caught by the 2B though. That blood pressure can be pretty tricky to block against. There we go, yeah. Not the most damage. I mean, Susan is like a little bit tankier than most characters. Second highest health in the game. Block the 6B, excellent stuff. Okay, Ribcage is now off deck. Nano is in danger state.
Icecool not in the worst position in the world without Ribcage on the field, and Icecool did have DP, but I was about to say you gotta watch out because it does flash projectiles as it's already a projectile.
But look at that, DPRC after 3.6k in danger state. Oh no,
that punish?
Oh wow, the tackle barely whiffing. JC too far away from 5B! Let's see. Excellent. Right through the slide. Throw, the only thing that would work there.
And because Izanami was not actually an Exodus, she couldn't really keep that safe if it whiffed. So that was a very good response from Icecool there.
That's okay, JC forcing Nano to the ground. Let's see. Yeah, right in the JC. Oh,
yeah, the god press. Woo!
Okay. Well, Icecool is like, what, 2 for 3 on that in tonight's tournament? I think Icecool kind of won there.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
Oh, okay.
You have Icecool winning here. It is not even going to burst from Nano.
Yeah, I don't know if that was, I don't know if that was fully burst safe, but,
No, as soon as the sword connected, Izanami could have bursted.
oh, okay.
Just opted not to, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, there's those situations where, you, like, maybe Icecool's seeing it coming and you try to, like, bait the burst bait by just not doing it.
Yeah, I mean, there is a chance that you could have sorted into rapid block, but...
Yeah.
Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
So there we are, starting off game 3.
See, yeah, air dash pressure, that's gonna be blocks. Icecool on point with the defense, and yeah, there we go. Oh, EA, pretty strong against Izanami because, like, when she's in bits mode again, she can't block, so whether or not she can recover in time is not really the relevant factor in whether or not EA will connect.
Yeah, it just depends on whether or not she's ready to shoot out her bits, which is usually the case. So if you EA though, it'll beat the bits, and that's a guaranteed punish. Unfortunately, EAs don't give the best knockdown, but it's the price you pay for taking your turn. Speaking of taking your turn,
yeah, it's super common out there, and then even not the most damaging. You're out of the situation.
And it's technically unblockable because again, Nano wasn't Exodus without the shield up.
It's oh, but super right back, catching the IAD. What a call out or reaction from Nano. They're just approaching with bits, but cross up. Okay, basketball coming out. It doesn't get the punish in time, but that's gonna catch the air dash. Okay, no, ready for the side swap as well. Icecool gonna take another round.
Actually, that auto side swaps. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the air dash pressure getting blocked. Icecool defense on point. Okay, pop OD. Yeah, trying to jump over there, because, I mean, jumping is one option Izanami can do to get past ODEA. See. Oh, no, the ribcage just barely able to take that last jump in.
Even if Icecool, or even if now did not have ribcage, he responded with 6A, so it would have been fine anyways.
Yeah, that's true. 6A, very, very strong anti. Late tech from Nano. Jumping over. Okay, RC keeping the turn. Okay. Yeah, big 6C.
Now we have the scary pressure. Icecool no seals on the deck, so he's gonna have to take this.
Let's see. No? Did that crush trigger? Just like
that.
Hit?
Yeah, that was just straight up counter hit crush trigger. Maybe Icecool thought that would be the time to counter assault and ended up just getting hit there. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, RC like saw the ribcage was up. Oh no! Say, oh wow, 60 from Nano. I don't know if that was buffered, but Icecool definitely gonna take advantage of that here. Okay, good. I just noticed it's only level 2 wheel unlocked.
That's true. It is a solid neutral tool, and it can work in Izanami depending on the situation. But this is not one of them, and it's not gonna help you at all on defense.
Yeah, let's see. Having to block the mid-screen pressure. Oh, just caught by the 6B.
Time was also running out. That was 13 seconds on the clock there.
Yeah, gotta be really careful there. Round's tied up. Well, pitch throwing out the 2B. Oh, wow. I also thought that was about to cross it.
Unfortunately, the Icecool did actually end up burning OD there and didn't really get much off of it. So now he's going to have to sit here and take this without having the meter for a counter assault or OD for a potential reversal. He can only rely on Nano to make a mistake.
Here we go. Yeah, the Fuzzy's coming out for the combo as well. Let's see. Okay, crush trigger. No combo. Oh, the bit's gonna help with the combo that time.
We got the second combo. It's alright. The burst coming back on deck for Icecool pretty soon, and also 50 meter for a counter assault if the situation comes up.
And yeah, okay. Oh, the OD just a little bit too late. Get the burst on the 60 instead.
And now DP on the table.
Let's see, just running out, literally just running away. Does not want to deal with ribcage. Let's see, it looks like this hit for Nano. You're gonna put
even with super. Yeah, even with super, this one.
Super's pretty strong, but Susan definitely has enough health to last that. But it's still a very rough situation. And oh, yep, backdash bits, classic.
Is that like the Izanami version of Lead Lay 6D?
You know, now that you say it, yes. Yeah, Nano going on a tournament point, or tournament game, potentially here with that. Just needs one more for the whole tournament.
Icecool did get a game though, which means he can take the set. Oh, that's a 6C starter, that's gonna give him DP. Unfortunately, you can't really bait the burst from that position, so he just ended up... I wouldn't say wasting his OD, because I did actually still technically cancel out Nano's burst. And he's in a strong position at this moment until that 2A mash, 2A Abare. And
Yeah,
now they're going again the side swap here. Double side swap. I don't think if Nano wanted that.
Yeah, but here we are mid-screen. The mid-screen mix, yeah, cross-up bits to put Icecool right back into the corner. Okay, ribcage set up now. Get all the fuzzy coming out. Yeah, Susan, very tall boy. Double fuzzy! Okay.
That's a punish.
Yeah, excellent going right through right as the ribcage ends. Look at this. That was a very fast combo. It's like almost 4K. Okay, super real blocked, but his RC to stay safe. Oh my god, the DP barely not connecting, but here we go. Oh, no RC there, just goes right into the 6C though, and that's gonna take the kill.
Well, if you RC there, you can't really confirm anything off it anyways, so
you
nothing.
okay.
Yeah, the only way you can get something off that is if you RC at a different spot at a specific height, or you RC to wheel.
Oh, okay. Okay, 6D, is there 6B confirmed? Okay, Resin J, that's gonna get bursted. Wow!
Oh, went through the dinosaur and also hit Izanami there.
Yeah, DP does like a decent chunk of damage on its own, so...
Man, it's like about as much as a grab, about 1500.
Okay, the Crush Trigger gonna get barrier there. Let's see. He's trying to hang back. Nano needs to find some way to make back this massive life deficit. Icecool seemingly got everything going for him except for this one hit here. Oh no! Tried to hard.
Yeah, punishing some kind of whiff grab. I'm not sure if that's exactly what Icecool wanted, but he did get the burst off him.
Let's see. Oh no.
I don't think that's what we wanted to see, and that's 50 meter just off the table for Nano now.
Oh no, unfortunately no combo off of the slot. Let's see, Nano has like had a big life deficit for most of the round here. But been playing very patiently, looking to make this back. Okay, 6A anti-air. Oh,
so we're dropping everything full 100% meter, but managed to get the burst off the JA confirm at literally no HP.
The arrow throw is just a little bit too high. Wow, blocks the cross-up bits. Let's see, 6 seconds on the clock.
As well as he to keep his distance.
Let's see. Oh. Yeah, the throw just barely too slow there.
I feel that. The very, very first tournament in my life I went to, as I lost due to timeout because I was in the middle of my 360 animation. I feel that.
No. That's tragic.
You know, though, if Nano had gone for like the time stop super, I don't remember if he had 50 meter now, but if he had gone for that there, he would have actually won. So, so close, so very close. But good on Icecool for keeping his cool.
Yeah.
So now we are tied 2-2. Potential reset.
Yeah, potential reset for Icecool. Potential just game-winning tournament for Nano. Or tournament-winning game. Wow, the 6A against the OD? Not at all afraid of DP as an option.
Or even EA as well. Like, Nano was in Exodus, so Icecool could have definitely started out EA there.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, the call-out works. And Nano off to a very strong start. Also gets Icecool's OD with that as well. The OD not leading to anything. And let's see, yeah, a lot of damage coming out. Let's see. Ooh, okay,
not death though, but that's that's death, but no micro dash, so it's not quite over yet. There we go.
No. Yeah, I think a little bit of scramble up that 2C there. And Nano going on to tournament point.
But this isn't the first time Nano's gone to tournament point actually, so We'll see if he can close out this last round.
That's it. Yeah, pops OD. Yeah, there we go. And the flow was already up there, so I don't even think there was anything Nano could have done. Pop with the electricity, but still able to. Oh, yep. It's catching the approach. Oh, okay. Anti-O6. Oh no, yeah, Crush Trigger right into the bits. Happy little reset!
Yeah, go ahead and clip low. Usually starting a combo from a Crush Trigger doesn't yield that much damage, but with that reset, we're pretty much doubling up here. But now we're back to neutral.
Okay, oh, Axe of DP to catch the slide. Can the Crush Trigger, wow, mashed right through. Pops the OD. Is Nano about to finish it off right here? No!
Oh, we dropped it, but still in a very strong position. Icecool still having burst on the table. And yeah, he has to use it here.
Okay.
There we go.
And actually catches 50-meter from Nano as well, but not getting hit by Izanami at all is a very tall order now.
Especially with those bits just being so fast.
Oh.
But we're looking good. It's not over yet.
Okay, and 60 overhead. Backdashing right out of there, right back into bits mode, and the 5B catching Icecool with the rising JA.
It's so unfortunate. Icecool actually did not have any mid-screen seals to confirm off that 6D hit.
Yeah.
But there we go. I believe with that, Nano does take the tournament. SnowField number 28.
Yeah.
3-2 over Icecool.